Hello, guys. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing okay. Sorry, my nose is running. Let me see. Hi, X amount of words. Um, hello, Retro Kitten. I want to start out by saying that the link, the StreamYard link, is pinned up above, or it should be if I did it right. I think it is. In case if there's anybody that wants to hop on and join. If not, no biggie, but it's there just in case. How's your night going? It's going okay. Um, it's all right. How's yours? I don't know. I've got like so many things that I could bring up or talk about, and my mind is usually always all over the place. So like I'll have all these things that I want to say, and then like I'll put them in order in my head, but then it's like once I go to do it, I start to lose train of thought and everything just kind of goes scattered, if that makes sense. Uh, it's just how my mind is. It's how my mind works. Um, hey, Pink. Hey, girl. Hey. What up? um, I know there's the one thing I did want to say though. Hi, Willow Blossom. How are you, baby? Sorry, I gotta take both my cigarette. The one thing that I did want to say that I know and that I remember for sure is that so many people on here say this and talk about this all over the place and um like and they a lot of people think that I'm stupid on here and I am kind of stupid but to an extent um like if you feel something towards me, just know that 9 times out of 10 like I pick up on that and I feel it back and I know and I just don't speak of it or that at the same time like I get it. But also there are people that fucking take it to an extreme and over exaggerate it. For instance, when it comes to everybody saying, nobody even likes her, nobody even wants her up on panel, nobody really wants her in chats. They just kind of keep her around. They just kind of tolerate her. Um, I'm sure a lot of people do, same as I motherfucking do a lot of others on here. But no, I actually feel and think that um it's not as exaggerated as others make it out to be. uh I do think that I am appreciated and supported, believe it or not, by those that I choose to associate the most with on here. Do I also at the same time know that yeah, I am annoying, yeah, I can be fucking boring, um and yeah, I can be goofy and stupider and shit at times, or even rageful and flying off the fucking handle at times. I get that. I get that. And I know that. But I mean, anybody who thinks they that they themselves, even the people who say this, that you think that when you go somewhere that you are just so liked and you are just so wanted there, huh? Like they just, oh my God, please come here. I have to have you here. Please comment in my chats. Oh my God, please come up on my panel. It, do you think you're that? Honestly, no. The fuck? Like, just get real, people. Like, seriously, get real. So, to those saying that, if you think you're gonna hurt me with that, you're like, bitch, I done been knowing, and I don't give a fucks. So, yeah, uh, yeah, thanks, babes. Yeah, for real. Like, no, but seriously, the fuck? Like, I don't need anybody to fucking validate who or what I am. Does it strike my ego a bit when people comment and they're like, hey, girl, you the shit? Yeah, fuck yeah, it does. It does for anybody. Even if it's fake, it fucking does. Okay? Everybody like it. If you say you don't, the fuck ever. It's nice to hear. It is just, it's nice to hear, that, or to have people just, like, just be there for you. Because when in the moment at the time you're like, oh my god, thank you, like I feel like I just need support right now, and thank you, whether it's fake, whether it's fucking real or not, like, just support, please, you know um until you realize, like, and you get to a point where certain people and their fucking fake support you just can't handle no more. Like, your fake support has to go. Like, move the fuck on, because it's getting a little bit out of control. That's what it is on here, seriously. And I'm not, I know what the fuck gets said on here about me. And I just really, you know what? I am cool as fuck. Okay. I am beautiful. I am beyond fucking talented and gifted. And I know that to be true. Um, at the same time, I have so many flaws. I can either be like the most sweetest, kindest, empathetic person, and then within a split fucking second go to, like, a straight fucking just fuck you, fuck this, fuck that. I will rage, I will scream, I will fucking murder, I will annihilate type of person. That's just how I am. I am the person, like, I tend to, whatever the fuck your energy is to me, like, I'll do my best to reciprocate that. Sometimes, depending on what or who, even give more of my energy than I fucking should, more than you give me at all. And so that's just how and who I am. I am not full of fucking peace, love, and light. I've got some dark in me. Any any and everybody does. It's just how it is. I've got my ups, I've got my downs. As for the people who keep coming on here and talking about, like, my $800 electric bill, no, I never got any help with that. Like, no, I've gotten help with my electricity or any of my utilities one time, and I'm beyond appreciative for that. So let me fucking say it again. Like, one time only did I get or receive help for that, okay? Like, I'm not this big fucking YouTuber or whatever, like, nowhere fucking near, nowhere near close. Um, and I don't get, also, I'm not monetized. I don't get super chats. I don't get super stickers. I don't get fucking memberships, Patreons. I don't have PayPal. I've never, ever, ever made a fucking, um, a PayPal pool fund or PayPal fund or however that's set or whatever the fuck they call it. I've never had that. The only thing I've ever had was a GoFundMe, which never got anything. I only shared it on here like a few times, never got anything, and never looked at it since. Let me see here. And then an Amazon wish list and a fucking Cash App. That's all I've ever had on here. And by the way, when I did start to monetize myself, um, and then it, like, allowed me, because I started the process of it, it allowed people to, for that short time, go ahead and give me super chats or super stickers or whatever for that short few week period. But because I didn't fully complete going through with going and getting some type of, like, bank account or whatever it is to attach to it, to add to it so that I could collect the money off of that, I guess that it really did take what was donated to me from me. So I hope that, like, it was sent back to you guys. I'm hoping that, like, YouTube didn't just get it and take it, like YouTube AdSense didn't just take it. and that it was like refunded back to everybody. So I also want to let everybody know that, by the way, because I didn't get not 1 cent, not anything of that. So yeah, I just I really, really don't fucking know with a lot of these people. I just don't. Um, I'm just gonna go from the bottom. Because even contribute by donating if they just want to throw it up in someone's face. Right. Right. Well, that's the thing though. But like I appreciate any and all help that I've ever gotten. But um people think that I get more than what I've ever received, if that makes sense. I am beyond appreciative of what I've received. What I'm saying though is like trolls think that I get more, like that I get what maybe others get on here, and that is not the case. Like I'm at like the bottom of the fucking totem pole, okay? Like the way, 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 way bottom. Let's just let's make that clear here. I get nothing compared to it's nothing compared to what others get. What I have gotten or received though is something to me. But I'm just saying it's nothing compared to anyone else on here. So I just don't know how to express it in the way in which I feel and how I want to express that. But I'm trying because it needs to be said. No, and others, like I said, I always, for the life of me, will always say that I respect the fucking hustle. I respect the grind when it comes to anyone on here. Okay? Anyone. As long as it's done in an honest fucking way. And that's just how I feel. When it's not done in an honest way, then no, I cannot respect you. Right. Right. But and then it's like, I don't even know. Well, I don't really point fingers, but I do like kind of side eye bitches. And if I've got a little something, little something to say, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bitch, I mean, you faking and you frauding, but good for you, boo. You making that money. You taking care of your family. Like, that's good for you. And that's all the fuck I said. Like, yeah, I'll tell them they're a bitch for it. That's wrong, but good for you. Because I feel like if you're gonna fucking do anything, come on here and be honest. Just be honest about shit. Don't lie. And I don't know, use others for shit in order to gain something for yourself. I think that's bullshit. Or take from people off of something that is fixated or just not true. Right. I ain't got that. I ain't about that. So no, I don't, because I cannot be on here constantly like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I come on like occasionally. Hi, Lynn, baby. Yeah, no, I couldn't. I really couldn't. Couldn't. Yeah, exactly. Because it just I don't and I can't. Because honestly, my motherfucking brain feels like it's gonna explode if I'm on here for too long, or if I'm watching too much on here for too. Like I could go through and I could watch it. about, three different clips from three different places or channel, whatever. And by that time, I'm like, oh, damn, my head hurt. My motherfucking head hurts. And so after that, like, I kind of, I'll just go, watch something, one of my shows or something, or, I don't know, like, get off here and go and help one of the kids with setting up one of their games or something, like, or watching them build shit on Minecraft. I don't know. I can't all the time. I just can't. Then there's other times I come on here and I watch too much, and then, then I'm just like heated because I'm just like, oh my goodness, no, this bitch didn't, or no, this mofo didn't. And so I'm learning how to use my time wisely on here, basically, and to more along the way take and uh only include myself in the shit that I I feel I support or that supports me. Other than that, fuck it. Ain't worth it. Oh, hi, Morky Mom. I don't even know if I said hi to you before. If I didn't, I'm sorry. I can't even fucking remember. And that's another thing they talk about because it's already in my mind and I was about to say it and I'll call it myself and I'm like, Amanda, don't say it. Um, yeah. Uh, I done smoked the wacky tobacco, okay, before I come on here. That was probably dumb. Like, I did it literally like within seconds before I come on here. That probably wasn't the smartest motherfucking choice in life, but I did. And so, as an honest person, yeah, I'm gonna just own up to that. I'm gonna just tell you I did. And so, whatever I say and have said after this shit wears off, I will own because, but yeah, it's kicking in. I shouldn't have, I took too many puffs. Yeah, always. Always do you, boo. Always. Well, no, because they're always like, oh my God, she can't afford to pay her electric bill, but but she can smoke pot and has cigarettes. Okay. Okay. Yet again, doesn't nobody know me or my fucking life or what I do, don't do, have, don't have. And that's all I gotta say to them bitches that say that, you know? Yep. Motherfuckers don't know me. They'll probably hear Tyler and they're on that damn game. It's usually what we do. He goes to his world and I go to mine. Hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, where was I? I don't even fucking remember. So, um, and to the other people out here that are saying that like I don't like them or like we've got to have problems or this and that because they've got problems with somebody else and like I'm not speaking up on it type shit or taking sides. No, I'm not going to speak up on either side or say shit about either one of anybody. Um, or like if I'm cool with somebody on here, whatever you got going on between you and somebody else, if unless if it's like super fucking like bad, like I'm just that's between y'all. Like work that shit out. I don't have the fucking energy. Okay. Um and like I don't have to pick and choose between people. I don't have to do that at all. Uh but I will, however, check the fuck out and be like, this is y'all's. Nope. This is y'all's. This is not mine. I don't give a fuck if I'm in somebody's chats or if I'm up on somebody's motherfucking panel. Okay. And they're talking shit about you. All right. If I'm not saying shit about you, that means that yes, I support them, but I also support you, but I'm not motherfucking getting in between y'all. That's what the fuck that means. Just so everybody's clear here. Because I think people forget that a lot. Like in real life, if you go to see two of your friends arguing or something, right? You're just gonna be like, you guys, look, I love you both. I ain't in that shit. Nope. Right? Now it don't matter if you're standing on this side of the motherfucking grass with this person or this side of the grass with the other person, right? You're just you, you let them both know. Like, no, doesn't matter if I'm here with them or there with you. Like, I'm not the fuck in it. Why don't people get that concept on here? Like, I swear they don't. Hey, Bracket Gaming. What up, John John? I'm serious though. Like, why has that become so like that's what happens in real life, right? On here though, when it comes to these streets, I think that's not even a thing anymore. Like that was just straight thrown right out of existence. People can be cordial on here. Even if you dislike someone, like just be cordial or fucking block them so you don't see them, you know? Unless if you're like a long time like ride or die with somebody, long time ride or die and talk and like go personal with one another and shit like that. Like it ain't that deep to be, I don't know. Just I don't know how to explain it. Is that you?
Yeah,
How are you doing?
pretty good. You okay, homie?
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just ranting and raving. That's it. Uh,
Gotcha.
yep. I just feel like it.
Well, I'm here. I'm here if you need a vent to, or if we need to beat someone down. You know I'm ready.
No, I'm just so tired of like, oh my goodness, there's so many people I want to call out and so many fucking things I want to say every single time that I come on here. Like, but I can't because I know that it will only further even more toxicity and drama that I don't need in my life or that I can't like because I can't even handle my own fucking personal life, let alone come on here and handle fucking YouTube life. Like who the fuck do I think I am to think that I can handle it all? I can't, and I know that. And so I try to be more aware and cautious of that and try to only give what I can, and
Do
put
what you
myself into
can.
what I can, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And
But
um
here's the other thing, though. You
but
need
also
to.
I'm tired of biting my fucking tongue too.
Right. But here's the other thing, too. I know you like to try to please everybody, but guess what? You can't. You're a one freaking person. You're not like. I get that
What do you
you wanna
mean
be on
you
everyone's
do
side.
have, hold on, John, sorry, Johnny, you do have a wrench here. What do you mean? Just want you to know you do have a wrench here. You mean like in case if anybody acts up? Is that what you're saying? Okay, sorry, Johnny. Keep going. I'm so
Oh no,
sorry.
I just want you to know. Listen, you're one person. You're not gonna make everyone happy, but this is YouTube, okay? This shit is always gonna be here. You know what I mean? And people just need to like sit back, calm the hell down, and stop taking this stuff way too seriously. That's
Yeah,
all I'm gonna
because
say
it
about
gets
it.
to the
Because
point where like people go so low, they go for whatever it is that they think that's going to bother you the most. Like for instance, the community post that I most recently shared, that I asked for any and every single person that has a community tab that is able to share things here on YouTube to please share my post because that is something that I take seriously. And then uh, to come to find out that this person, this channel, wants to say, "Oh, we weren't that was not my intentions, was to point that out or to go at that or your family. It was only to just show that you were being a crybaby." This person literally took a moment as to where I was on YouTube, right? I was
mm-hmm.
on a stream, I was on my own channel, and I was still getting the hang of this, right? And
Right.
so you know how sometimes you won't even read a comment first, you just pin it. You just
Yeah.
hit it and pin it. You just click it and pin it. And you go down the line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um well, that's what I was doing. I was talking my shit about other channels, whatnot, and just smacking through comments, pinning them. And then all of a sudden I see a picture of my fucking mom and a deceased family member. I say family member, but he was actually just a close family
Right.
friend, but to us it was family. Um, and it was a picture of my mom handing him his last ever birthday cake,
Jesus.
his last ever birthday cake that he ever got to receive. And um, the name that was the picture that was used. The picture of this person's alt that was used was of my mom and him, and her handing him the cake. And the name that was used was his name, which was Josh.
Right.
And the comment that they made was hope, something like hope my old man and my kids, it said hope Tyler and the boys are doing okay, since like basically like I don't get to live life anymore. And so I immediately started bawling because that was triggering for me. It's family.
Yeah.
And then so for them to this channel to go and then clip that and then share that and say, "Oh, here's Amanda's mannequin," and it was titled as like something being dramatic or being a crybaby or flipping out again or something.
Well,
I don't even
you're a
remember right now
freaking
because
human.
it just upsets me. Like even
Yeah.
talking about it, I done started crying, and I try not to cry on here, but that is something really,
You're a
like that's my
freaking human,
family. That
dude.
means whoever this person was, they had to go they had to go to find me, find my personal private life Facebook and then go to it to me to find me, go to me and then go find my mother's. Because the only place that picture has ever been shared is my mom's
Okay.
Facebook
You know
page.
what you need to do though? Put your shit on private so people don't get Get that
I
shit.
know I have, but like my family members, I try to tell them all like, hey, I have a channel, and there are crazies out here, and you guys need to, like, can you guys? My family doesn't. A lot of my family members, they don't know how to private their stuff. Like they don't know how to do that, and a lot of them don't know or understand what YouTube
YouTube
is, and
is.
so
Yeah.
yeah, and they don't get what I do on it. But that was and then for that, I share it. So then I got pissed. I made that community post that I'm asking everybody to share if they can,
Okay.
for that person to come back on here and respond saying that, oh, it wasn't intended as that. It was to just basically say you're a crybaby bitch, is what it was. Or mood swings. That's what it was. That's what they titled it as, mood
Mood
swings.
swings.
Yeah, mood swings.
All right. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Breathe in and breathe out.
No,
Take a
I
second.
am. I am. I am. I don't know why I started crying. It's just when it comes to my family, especially past loved ones, you know, it's
Yeah.
Hey,
bullshit.
Amanda, no. Dry that shit up. They do that purposely for this reason.
Okay,
Exactly.
yes, bad bitch, bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. I
You
got
are you are
yes,
a badass boss bitch and they all
right.
know it. You know it. I know shit gets to you. I know that shit gets hard. It's tough to see
When it's
and you're
family, yeah.
hell yeah it is. You're absolutely right and nobody should come at you with anything that deep. And if
To
they
take
are
somebody
doing
that
that,
passed away though,
I
with a
know. And if
picture of my
they're
mother,
I know.
giving
I
them their
know.
last ever birthday cake before they were wrapped around a fucking tree. Like, are you kidding me?
And it's Amanda, that tells you somebody that does that type of shit, regardless if they like you, don't like you, if they go that low, that says way the fuck more
I
about
know, and
them
I keep
than
trying
it
to
does
hold it in
you.
because everybody tells me, Amanda, it's best not to come back at these people or respond, but fuck, I can't hold it in because
I mean,
that
and
shit,
if you can't hold it in, you let that fucking shit out. You let it out. Who fucking
Yeah.
cares? But I'm just
like,
telling you,
I get that I'm
you are
crying
a
right
bad
now,
bitch.
but just
You
because I'm crying like that, just, I'm crying right now out of fucking, more so just anger. Like,
I do the same shit. I do the same shit. It doesn't mean that you're, oh, they've broken you so bad, you're just going to leave and never come back. No, you're fucking pissed. You're venting, you're using an outlet, and that's what they want you to do. They want to upset you with that. I would tell them to fuck right off. I would dry that shit up. But if you don't want to and you want to let it out, you fucking let it out, Amanda.
right, but they're like, oh, they
Who
triggered me or
cares?
whatever, and that
Who
wasn't
gives a
their
shit?
intention. Bitch, the fuck if it wasn't. The fuck
It
if it wasn't.
You're right. That was absolutely their intention.
That
They
was
can
fucking
pretend.
intention. Right, that was intentional as fuck.
All right, I'm gonna drop down. I don't want to fucking hear you cry. I mean, if you have to and you want to, do it. But
Right, no, no, no. I think no. I needed you. Thank you for this. I need
all
because I
right,
no.
all
But
right.
As long as
it's
you're
just
good, because
no. Just
I
like the
came up.
start of thinking about it and talking about it just
Yeah.
got me because it brought me back to that point of when
Mhm.
it happened. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
um, of them posting it, like they knew that was going to bring me back to that. They knew it.
Okay. I just wanted to come up and make sure you were good because I heard in your voice that something was going down.
No, I'm
So
good. I'm good now.
all
I
right,
All
all
right,
right.
I'm gonna
I'm
drop
gonna
fuck
hop
down, but
down
them.
too.
Yeah, fuck them.
I'll be right the fuck back up here if I need to be. All
Yeah.
right,
Can you
bitch.
do that
Bye.
for me,
I
Pink
appreciate
Dagger?
it. No, I appreciate it.
All right.
I'm
I,
still here.
I just hi Morky Mom. Uh,
Hey, Amanda. How are you?
thank you guys for coming up. By the way, they dropped down, but thank you for them coming up. I'm okay. I'm okay. I really am okay. It just that got me for a second is all. It just got me for a second.
Deep breath.
I'm gonna mute for 1 second.
Okay. I can't see the chat, but hey, everybody.
Yeah, I know who it was, but I'm not going to say who it was. I'm not gonna promote their channel. just like when I shared what they did over on my community tab, I did not promote their channel. I fucking took and like doodled out their name or whatever for that reason. Because yes, I am replying now. They got me. You got me, bitch. I'm going to go ahead and reply and respond now. And I try my best not to reply and respond to anybody. And I was trying my best, honestly, to talk about anything the fuck else that was on my mind when it comes to all of us on here, but it won't stop gnawing at me. And I had to say something and I had to get that out. I had to. Like, yeah, you got me. You only got me because you went for the lowest fucking parts and depths that you could. And that's the only reason why I was got for a second. And by got, I mean by crying. And it's because it's something personal. It's family. But I am calm. I am calm, cool, and collected now. I am motherfucking kosher, chill as dill. I just needed it to be known that like it's not okay. It's really not okay. And I hope that anybody listening to this, like, please, if whenever you get the chance, just read that community post that I made and share it if you can. And if you find the channel on your own, good for you. But I'm not going to say out loud which channel it is. I'm not.
Well, we can't control other people. We can only control ourselves. And if they're going to be like
Right.
something else,
That fucking clip though was which I'm talking about that they shared and that they fucking did like that. That was from like a year or a year and a half ago. Like when I first started out on here. I think I'd been here for like 8 months. I don't know how long, but like when I first started and was completely vulnerable and so new to this and just learning and starting to get just a little bit of the hang of things. Like anybody who fucking, I'm gonna say this right here, any motherfucker, like whoever it was who had made that alt and did that in the first place with my mother and with Josh and all that and did that, or anybody else on here who thinks that they can just fucking go and find me in my personal private fucking accounts that are attached to my family members and then go and seek out them as well. I just want to say, fuck you. You're a coward pussy bitch. You're a bitch who has no life and has to fucking come and do whatever the fuck it is that you can to go and seek out others' lives to see what you can find on them or within them because you have nothing within your own fucking self. You're so pathetic that you have to take the time to stalk. That is fucking stalking to me. Like, I don't go and look. I've never, not ever, 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 never, ever. Anybody that I've come across on here, whether I like you or I don't, anything, ever looked anybody up on here. Like, unless if it's me or them, you know what I mean, trying to exchange each other's information, or me and them are like friends and cool and we're trying to, message each other privately or personally. Other than no, you don't fucking do that. Like, you don't do that.
Well, it's like, why would they do that? Like, what's your why to that? Like, Do
It
they have
pisses
nothing
me
in
off because
life?
in my family, listen, my family, I have such a huge family. We are spread all across the fucking world. I don't mean across the United States, across the fucking country. I mean all across the world. Look up the motherfucking word Atman, okay? And like it's gonna tell you all about us. We have always been one of the biggest fucking families in the whole world. Like there's a lot of us. I've got cousins upon aunts upon uncles. Like, and our term is you fuck with one, you fuck with all. There's no fucking with just one. You come at one, here we all come. And that's how it is. And we don't give a fuck about that's unfair. But we don't care. Okay? I see you fucking with one of my family members, I'm jumping in. Your ass is finna get jumped. Yes, we jumped you, bitch. Like that's how it is. um, and so I'm just letting it be known all across the fuck of YouTube right now. Do not ever fucking come for any of my family members. You can come for me all day long. Me, myself, just only me. Don't take it outside of me. Don't come for anybody that I love or care about other than just me, or we're gonna have a problem. Um, because you will get got.
I was talking to you earlier about like family members, even in real life, like you can't, it's hard to say, but you have to sometimes like you don't want people to fuck with your family members. It's just like, or you feel a
Because
certain way.
I'm telling everybody right now, there there's two sides to fucking everybody. You've got your fucking light side and your dark side, and I truly believe that. You've got which is your good and your bad. It's your good and your bad. That's all it is. That's all light and dark is. Your good and your fucking bad. And I'm telling you, my bad, my dark side will come out so much more and unbelievable than anyone could ever fucking imagine when it comes to my family members. Like, do not, because I think what was shared was intentional. I think the person who shared it knows that that was my mother in the fucking photo and knows that that was a deceased fucking close family member, family friend, basically family. So that being said, my mother, my fucking mother, you just shared some shit of my mother and you had to have watched that stream in order to know so, which I think you already know so, because I think the person who did this, you already have been there and you have already fucking watched that. That is my fucking mother. Fuck the whole deceased family member. My mother. And anybody in this life, if you have a mama, you fucking protect them. Okay? That is, you know what I mean? Like me and my mom, we've never had the greatest of fucking relationship. That's for sure. But that is my motherfucking mother. And I refuse.
Can I say something? That's fucked up.
For sure.
You do not go after, like, who are you to go after somebody's family member on YouTube? Like, what kind of person are you? And I just could get chills. That's disgusting. And nobody should have to go
Are
through
you
it.
kidding me? They've used That's fucked up. That is so fucked up. That is like a whole look. Me and Pink, we're a certain type of crazy. We's a good crazy though. Y'all motherfuckers though, y'all are a whole different level and type of crazy. You're the kind of crazy like that everybody like wants to put inside of a cage and just lock the fuck away and not let out. Sorry, I'm gonna take a second.
Sorry, I can't see chat, but
Are you on your phone or laptop?
I'm on my phone. Sorry.
Okay. it should say Mike, then Cam, then guest, then more. Well, no, sorry, that's for me. Okay, on yours at the bottom, it'll say
Oh, more?
comments. Yep,
Oh,
and then you
okay.
go to comments, you click comments, and it'll say like private comments or like the chat comments.
Hi,
And then
Mr.
you
in
just click on
Life.
the chat
How are
comments.
you? Oh, good. I never knew this.
There you go, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, I'm gonna take my 2 seconds. Hold on.
Okay. Aw. Yeah, Mr. in Life, you're better at this than I am. Yeah, people are cruel and weird. Yeah. Well, they're just cruel. I don't think it's weird. It's like they have some other dimension.
Okay, thank you. I needed to breathe for a second because I'll get so fucking worked up when it comes to family, I swear. And I did not want to rage over this, but I am. I am. And then, like, as for all these other people, like, oh, I don't even know how to explain it. There are so many people on here that, like, I'm not okay in the head, and I know that. And I'm sure it's obvious to everybody else. I'm not all there in the fucking head. But there are so many people on here that you get so close to, right? And you know that they're not okay in the head either. I don't know where she went. I'm sure she'll be back. But you know they're not okay in the head either. And then you just but you care about them. You've grown to care about them. Like you've grown a bond with them, right? But you don't you keep denying just how not more so okay in the head they are. Or not. Like, I don't know how to explain it. They're just that they're way more fucking their screws are more loose in the head, right? Than yours are. Like you've got more screws. Like fucking like drilled in. They're there. Theirs are not. The screws have come loose. Some have fallen off, right? And it really really sucks when you there? Is that
Yeah, I
you?
pressed the wrong button. Uh,
Okay, I
sorry.
figured it's okay. I was talking about how some people on here that you grow attached to or that you grow bonds with, they
Right.
you try to deny just how many screws it is in which they have loose compared to you, just because you care about them.
Right.
And you put it off and you deny it and you put it off and you deny it and then it just blows up and then they can't let go. You try to move on and they can't.
Well, we've all met, like we've made bonds with people, and I know like we've been through what, like different communities, and we're all here together. It's like we're here for a reason. Like we've all kind of come together for a reason to because we care about each other, you know?
Right. And then there's just some people on here though that you bond with more and the most, or
Mm-hmm.
that you're able to contact outside of here privately and even personally, that like you'll give them your personal information to where they can access you and your family and type shit.
Well,
And
that's not okay. No.
right. And so it's like when those types of people that you allow into your life like that start to um become unhinged and then more so on you, and you pull away and back away and just throw up the flags and are like, hey, I don't even wanna, like, I I I just don't wanna, and they keep going. That shit sucks on here. That shit really, really sucks on here, and it makes it really hard.
I think it's just a few people that are ruining it for everybody. That's my opinion. Just just my opinion. So it's like a few people want to ruin it for everybody else. It's that's not okay. You know?
No, because so many people on here get so pissed off when it comes to others supporting others. That'd be like you, Morky Mom, for instance, baby. If you go to support somebody that I don't like, which everybody on here, no matter who you are, creator or sub, I guarantee you there's somebody that you support or you go to that I don't really give a fuck about, or don't really give a fuck about me, or that said some shit about me, or I said some shit about them, vice versa, right? And I don't think it's okay for any one of us to not be able to, like, hey, it's okay if you like them and I don't like them, but I'm still here for you, type thing. That's how it should be. And I don't think it's okay to not go with that at times, unless if it's super serious and there's some super serious shit going on and being said. I don't understand it.
Right, but like right now with what's going on, like what's going on, like nobody should come after anybody's family members, and people should be supporting you. If they're not here, well, where are you? Like that's why I value people who are like loyal and like
That's what I'm saying. And exactly like Pink saying, it takes,
yeah.
for me, exactly, like, I know who
Mhm.
I know who, or at least I try to tell myself or feel as if I do, that I know who that I'm with and I'm not with on here. And a lot of times I know that it's wrong, or that it's not going to last forever, and it's eventually going to blow up in my face, but I still hang on and I still hold on for the ride because I care too much, and I just love too much. But I get what she's saying here, where it takes a long motherfucking time, and once you got me, you got me. I'm ride or die. um that's just kind of how I am. Like, unless if you truly fucking scorn me or hurt me over, or do me over, like, I'm here and I'm there for you.
Well, we've been here for what, like over a year. Like I know with you at least we've been here over a year, and we know people, and at least me, I've built bonds with people, and it's been almost a year. So I mean, either you know people or you don't.
Well, no, I know, like, you're somebody that I contact personally and privately. It's
Mhm.
not many people that I do. So I'm I'm there with you and you're there for me, and I appreciate that. And I don't when I have bonds like that, I it's something that I hold on to and I cherish, and I don't want to jeopardize ever. That's just how I am. And I back you to the fullest. Now, if there's something that you're in that I don't think that is for me, or it's between you and somebody else, unless if they fucking say some shit that I need to come at them for, like, I'm out of it.
Right. And we came from the same, I came from Natasha Cooper, so we came from the same place, and a lot of people did too. And it's like we kind of morphed into where we are, and we've built like, I don't know, like where we feel comfortable, and who we enjoy, and like who we have friendships with, you know?
Right. Like,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
like, there's places you'll go that I probably don't care for. There's places I go that you probably won't care for. But as long as it has nothing to do with me and you. Until
Right.
like, somebody's really hurting you or really hurting me, that's when we'll be like, hey, bitch, look, I like you, but you ain't finna do this to this one. You get what I'm saying? Other than
Mm-hmm.
that, like, I don't I don't want to fucking get in between people on here.
Well, it's the point where it's like, but why would somebody come after? Like, I don't get who this person is and why they would even come after anybody. Like, again, this whole like these people have no time, no other things to do that they have to go after people on YouTube. Like I don't get that.
Right. Like I disagree with so many people on here all the time. Like there's times I disagree with Pink. There's times I disagree with Missing in Life. There's times I disagree with liking there's times I disagree with shit. Even Johnny, poor Johnny. I love me some Johnny though. Like I'm just going through here because I can't think of names right now. There's times I've disagreed with Robbie. There's times I've disagreed with Siren. There's times I've disagreed with Amber, with I'm just talking about like all the people that like there's so many times I've disagreed with so many people. Trisha even there's times I've disagreed with her. And she's like she's my all on here. And it just happens. But it, I'm the type of person like if I don't agree with you and if it's something that I think is wrong or offends me or might be hurting someone else, I come to you and I let you know. I don't just come up on here and just voice it on here only or can't come to somebody and say it like let's work it out type thing. Or even if not, like if I just go up on somebody's panel and they're talking about somebody and I really don't agree with it, if I'm not speaking, if my motherfucking mic is not, unmuted and I'm not saying anything or saying, uh-huh, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, or oh my God, like that people take that as agreeing with someone and that's not the case. And I say that for everyone. Like no matter who you are, that is affiliated or associated with me, like if you support me or like me at all or have been a friend to me at all, if I'm somewhere and like somebody's talking about you but I don't feel like it's that deep or that serious like to the point where I'm gonna fucking unmute and say something, like then don't take it against me. Like that's between y'all and that's just how I feel on here. And I'm getting so fucking tired of it not being explained or said in the way in which I feel in which I want to express it, and so I'm letting it out. I'm venting it out.
Oh, I always agree with Trisha though.
I love me some Trisha. Trisha
Just
is she's probably still at work or just getting off work.
oh, I know, but I can't. You know, I can't disagree with her. So
No, my Trisha is this shit.
yeah, we need to have. I
I don't
messaged
know if
him.
that's the real her or not. I don't know, but I'm not in it. I'm really not in it. I've got my fucking opinions, but that's no, just don't, please don't come in here and trash one of my friends. He is my friend, okay? Um, I know that regardless of how people say that like I'm being used or he doesn't even want me there, he doesn't even like me. I'm annoying. I get I'm annoying and boring sometimes, but yeah, I can agree to that part of it as to those comments, but other than that, like I know that that's somebody that I support and supports me. So no, I'm telling you, like, I don't want it. I know that that's what it'll turn into, and I'm not about that because, like, he's not here now. If he was in here, if he was in chats right now, it'd be different. But if he's not here to defend himself or talk about it, then I'm not
Right.
going to discuss it.
Yeah,
That's just how I
I
feel,
agree with
Tiffany.
that.
I'm not trying to be mean. Like, I'm just being honest. That's just how I feel. If he was in here while you're in here, it'd be different because that's y'all got a whole thing that I don't even fucking understand. So I'm not even trying to be a bitch. I'm just being honest. Like I don't even understand it all. So that's if he was here, it'd be different.
Well said. Yep.
Okay, he's here. So now if you want to continue, Tiffany, you can, because he's here. Other than that, like, yeah, y'all can, yeah, I don't even know. Because that's just not my,
It's not our place.
yeah, exactly. Thank you. It's not my fucking place. And, I wasn't there for the relationship, so it's like, I don't really know. Is that you?
Yep,
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't want to address anything or talk about that, like, if you weren't here. That's just how I felt.
that's fine. I can answer these questions that she has in the chat, or I don't know if it's. I mean, I guess they're questions posed to you guys, but they're not really fair questions if you ask me. She says, "Do you think Lycan posting what he is about me is okay?" So let me just enlighten you guys as to what she's supporting on
Teacher.
my enemy side. Okay, she's supporting daily streams where they're exposing private photos of mine, right, mocking me. They're calling me gay. Um, they are. I mean, they've doxed my parents. They put up memes of my mother. And she's mods on these channels, so, like supporting them. So when she has to, come around and ask people like, why are you supporting this? How could you let him do it? First off, what am I doing? What am I exposing about her? Um, her face? Like I uploaded some images of her face. Okay. So your face is very embarrassing, or what exactly is the problem? Is the problem that you made those faces when you were doing something in particular? Well, I mean, if you don't like private images being shown, you don't condone people doing that, then why are you supporting people who are doing that stuff to me and other people? And also, her bestie, who she loves now, apparently, um, she put up revenge porn of JT. That was her best friend who did that. Yeah, she covered it up with like an emoji of like a bone or something, but she posted his dick on a live stream. Was that okay? Was she calling that out? No. But suddenly it's a huge problem when Lycan does something. I just don't like the hypocrisy. Like if you're going to support those scumbags over there, you go right the fuck ahead, sister. But don't complain when I do the same back to you. And I don't give a shit if you haven't done it to me. The fact that you support it, the fact that you support that stuff, what do you mean you haven't seen it? I know that you've seen them show a picture that Granny put out a year ago about me, right? And they've been harassing me with those images ever since, haven't they? And you knew that, Tiff, right? I support Yaxley. Let me refresh your memory here. You ran to my enemies first. You gave them private messages first. Okay? So when you wouldn't stop and you kept going to these places, that's when I went to some of these people who knew you from the past, like Yaxley, and he gave me a lot of information on you. Now, if you had just dropped it and walked away and not hate bonded with my enemies, then it wouldn't have gotten to that point. Katie, okay. So Katie, who again, you were like best friends with back in like January, February, December. I mean, pick a month, right? You were talking to her in private. You there were literal conversations you gave me. You gave me conversations in like January from January, and I think she gave me conversations with you. Or no, you gave me conversations with her that you had. Um, Oh, for fuck! I got to look at the dates on these things. The point is that you were still talking to her, right? In private, hearting each other's messages and stuff. So you're best friends with her, right? Okay, that's your business. But don't say that she's your mortal enemy or in any way on the same level as some of my enemies. Okay, not on in any universe, in any dimension, in any stretch of the imagination. is Katie the same as one of my enemies? Not in any way. So that's
Tiffany,
complete
just come
horseshit.
up, babe. You're fine here. Like, you're safe here.
What
I'm not.
exactly am I? Hold on. What am
You're
I
good.
lying about? What am I lying about? So she was my good friend trashing me to you. Um, Tiffany, I mean, the thing is, you already knew what she was saying to me about you in January when I sent you messages between us, right? And yet you continued to talk to her, I believe, in early February. I can pull up those messages. I don't have them on me right now, but I can certainly pull those up for you if you would like. I can't remember. I think you gave them to me. Yeah, you gave them to me on Hangouts. Do you not remember that? I think you deleted the videos shortly thereafter, but I grabbed them before you did. Are you going to say that didn't happen? Because I can literally just show the screenshots of you dropping the videos to me on Hangouts, and then I can show the actual videos. I uploaded them to my YouTube channel. I mean, is there like, how many personalities do you have between, the
Tiff, just come up. That way, just talk it out. And, like, let's see if we can keep it chill between y'all. Just instead of being down here in chats.
wow, her. What is she trying to say? I mean, I don't make up shit like this, okay? This is ridiculous. I wouldn't make this kind of shit up. I don't have to make up shit. And I'm the kind of person who, if I had to make something up, I just wouldn't talk at all. Because then I would just be exposing what a terrible liar I am.
Yeah, exactly. Talking it in the chats, that's not going to do anything. Like, just come up. If not, then that's not,
What exactly have
we're
I
not
said
really
so
getting
far that's a
anywhere.
lie? That's what I want to know. What have I said? What have I said that's a lie?
Yeah, I seen she said you lied. I don't know what about, though.
Didn't happen like that. It did happen like that, though. Sorry, I'm scrolling up now. Is she getting banned or timed out or something? I can't see. She was
I don't
trashing
think
you to
so.
me. I'm sure. Yeah, I know, Tiffany. I know she was trashing me to you. I know that, which means you guys were being friendly. I don't know how else to say this, that you were friends with her. Why would you talk to her at all in private if you're not friends? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you talk to like your worst enemy in private and heart each other's comments? Amanda?
Yeah, no.
No. No one who does that. Nobody. Nobody does that. Now, Tiffany and Katie have a very long, complicated history between the two of them. That's their business. But I'm just saying that's the facts. You know why what? Can you speak in like complete sentences?
Wait, are you coming under different accounts?
I think she is. Is she getting timed out or something?
No, do not time her out. Nobody time her out. Let me make this very, very fucking clear. Do not time her out.
What's the point? Trust me, there's no point in timing her out, okay? She's just going to come in on a different account.
Like, no, she's fine to talk down here. She's fine to speak her mind down here. Do not time her out. Well, Missing in Life said timed out, yes, so I don't know.
But you platformed Yaxley. Yes. Yes, I did. After you gave very intimate messages between you and I to someone and fucked with me. Yeah, I did. Um, this was, I was trying to make peace with you for a while, for like 2 weeks before that all went down. You didn't give intimate shit. Okay. See, this is the game that Tiffany's playing because what she really wants is a clip. She wants to hear me say what she gave them. And I'm not going to do that, Tiff. You know what
So
you gave them.
if you're trying to fucking make clips out of my stream here,
She's
like,
trying to
wait
get
until
something.
Lycan's live to do that and go over to Lycan's stream and fucking do that
She's
shit.
trying
Like,
to get something out of me, and I'm not going to.
unless
I'm
if
not.
you're trying to do something here, Tiffany, to come up here and actually speak with him and have a conversation, then don't come to my shit with this
I'm
shit.
not. I'm
That's all
not
I gotta say.
stupid. We're not stupid. We know what you gave Scotty to expose for a very specific reason. Okay? Everyone knows what you did. And you keep doing it. And she keeps replaying these clips over and over and over again. How can I justify it? I'll justify it because you weaponized people who kept doing this shit to me. You know what they do to me, right? So I just treat you the same way that they treat me because you seem to condone that stuff, right? You seem to condone them showing private images of me, and you condone them sharing private exchanges, right?
Sis,
That are
boo,
intimate
the
in
the
nature.
link is pinned. It's pinned. Just click it. Like, I'll mute and everything, and you and him can have a conversation. If he goes to be a dick, I'll like be like liking. Come on now. If you go to be a bitch, I'll be like Tiffany. Come on now. Like, just come up here if you want to talk.
Where's the intimate anything? You know what she said? She lied saying that she only ever shared messages between from like groups on Facebook, which is a total lie.
No, sis, don't time her out.
She did share she did share private messages between her and I. I don't care how many it was. She shared very specific messages for a very specific reason. She can't right now. Okay, she's making peanut butter sandwiches. She can in a bit. Okay, great. Everything I shared was shown. Right. And it keeps being shown, doesn't it, Tiff? Right? Just like you wanted. So basically what you did was you gave them content to harass me with. And you even laughed about it. You giggled about it. I heard on the Scotty's stream the other day, where you gave her this stuff so that she could trickle it out slowly just to like twist the knife. Like that. You actually were very evil and calculated with what you gave her about me.
Hold on, hold on. I heard because I listened for a few minutes on that pothead dude's channel. I don't know what the fuck his name is, but he's got like long hair. Um, I heard you saying
Oh,
all kinds of things that I didn't agree with and I didn't think was cool.
it's not
Um,
YouTube shit, Tiffany. It's not
and I wish
YouTube
you would
shit.
just come up and
You
talk
know what,
about it.
Tiffany? Here's what I'm gonna do for you, okay? Um, you can email me and we'll have a private StreamYard where I'll show you what you shared. But I'm not gonna do it publicly, okay? Yes, I did. I warned her multiple times before I played that call, and I told her earlier in that day, I remember it was a Friday. I told her we emailed, and I said, I'm gonna share this call because you are supporting my enemies now who are calling me all these names, right? At that point, it hadn't gotten this toxic, right? And so I told her that, and then she ran to Brutally Lauren to go on her panel for like 2.5 hours, raging on me, right? Just ranting and saying the most disgusting things. Again, I had not really said much like mean things about her at all up until that point. Then that night, I was streaming and I was showing off some messages, I believe, between her and I. And I wasn't planning on dropping the call in that stream. I wasn't going to do it. But then I got a notification from multiple people. People came in the chat, people messaged me in private, and they said, Scotty is showing off some of these messages. And that was when I was like, okay, do you guys want to hear this call? That's exactly what happened. You can debate it all you want, you can fight it all you want, but that's what happened. Anyone is free to refute me. Show the evidence of how it's not true. Call me a dick for what I did, but I don't have to lie about what I did.
I think when it comes to both of you guys both did and said some shit that
Oh, we
that
did.
wasn't
Yes.
wrong. I
Yeah.
mean that wasn't right, but like
Yeah.
at times it's gone further
But
on,
I
you know
will
what I
say
mean?
I have
There,
given her more than enough chances to walk away. That I will maintain. I gave her more than enough chances. And I gave her chance after chance after chance every single week that this has gone on. I keep waiting for the day that she
well, that's
would
why I'm saying,
stop.
like, I wish she would just come up here and just have a conversation with you instead of just keeping it going. You know what I mean? Because that's only going to, in the long run, hurt both of you more.
You are
honestly,
attacking
like,
me for being in a fucking chat. No, I'm not attacking you for being in a chat, Tiffany. What I do,
you're not being attacked,
what is the full truth
not by
exactly?
me or him.
What is the full truth? Guys, can you drop a link to my Coca-Cola Zero channel? Because I dropped some truth today. We had some private messages, exchanged months ago, where she's calling Jeff a gay psychopath, right? But she's saying today, don't attack her family, Jeff. I'm like,
If anybody in here is being offensive to, if you find anybody in here offensive, like that's just because Tiff, it's because we all supported you and you kind of just said fuck everybody once everything went down with you and Lycan, and so yeah, that was hurtful to a lot of us. Not only that, but a lot of us felt deceived. And so if my subs that are in here are doing that, my people that are in here, like that's just what it is, and they're just expressing
okay.
their feelings.
So she's saying, she's saying one more intimate image of hers gets shared, and she's going to the police. Well, let's talk about this because are they intimate images of yours or are they intimate images of mine? Because I own the material, not you. I filmed it, therefore it's my property. But I will say, me sharing a photo of your face, a picture that I took, um, that's my prerogative. And again, the only reason I do that is because you're constantly needling me. You know that word, needling? You actually introduced me to it, which ironically you do quite a bit. You love to needle. Didn't you say today you called me gay on a panel? You think I'm just going to put up with that? No, you don't get to just come out here and talk shit. But you know what? If you want to talk shit, there's going to be consequences. So I don't know what to tell you. No one feels bad for you because you keep talking shit. Grow a pair. Grow a pair. Why don't you grow a fucking vagina and walk the fuck away like on your own pussy lips?
Anyone is welcome to come up. Even you, Tiff, like you are welcome to come up. Anybody can click the link and come up, but Tiff, I really wish that you would.
She can't come up. She's fully triggered right now. Well, you want to post intimate images, there's going to be consequences. Okay, well go call the police then. See what they're going to do for you about a photo of your face. She says she was never a cam girl. Well,
If you was a cam girl, you do you, boo boo. But I'm just saying, like that has nothing to do with
here's the
y'all
thing.
thing.
Here's the thing, Tiffany. You don't like lies being spread about you, right? Well, then stop calling me gay. How about that? You want to stop with that bullshit? And maybe bullshit will stop being spread about you. You realize what this is, right, Tiff? It's called karmic backlash. Maybe stop spreading so much shit around and it won't come back and smack you in the face.
I
I
think
will
everybody
say
just
for a
needs
straight
to.
male, hi sissy, for any straight male, that is one thing you do not do is, you know what I mean, do
Yeah, you just
call them
don't
gay
do it,
or do
right?
anything like that. It's just like it's just
Especially a man
code. You
that you
don't.
that you've been with, you don't do that. You just
Yeah,
don't.
it's just like code.
Yeah, it's code, right? I'm not stupid or crazy for thinking that.
Oh
I was
no,
just.
because I'm telling you, any male that I've ever been around that is completely straight is like, they're fine with the gays. You do your thing, we'll do ours. What they just,
Right.
but it's code that you don't say it, or even
Exactly.
just like mock them or try to insinuate.
Exactly. You would have some respect, right, for someone you've been with and just be like, well, I hope they're happy and, moving on, right? But she can't do that. Who is?
Can
I
we
don't
just
know.
can
Why'd you just
we
put him up? Take him off. We don't know who he is.
Oh shit.
What?
Well, hell, I don't.
We don't know who this is. You just put him up.
Yeah, sorry, sorry, my Mac, but
He's gonna show his dick probably.
no,
If he
I
fucking
don't.
does,
no,
I
he's
swear to
not.
God, I'll fucking
Do you,
come
do
for
you
him.
know who this
I
is?
can show you my head, mate, if you want, but
No,
No,
no.
I
look at
don't. So I'm
that,
gonna
man.
take. I didn't. I'm my bad.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, can we like just stop addressing her? She's like like she just wants attention. She's a narcissist. She's an energy vampire. She's all the bad shit, right? Like she has to
Right.
come into everywhere, Lycan's at, and make it all about her and Lycan. and it's fucking annoying as fuck that every chat that I go into that Lycan's in, it's something revolving around fucking Lycan and his dick. You know what I mean?
Well, look, if she really wants to be in this community or whatever and talk about this and that, that's fine. But she doesn't have to fucking lie about me, and she doesn't have to mock my dick or call me gay everywhere she goes.
Oh, I completely agree.
Yeah, because
It's
that's
because
not
she's the
okay.
type that
Because
has
as
to
a
do that.
male, like that is not okay.
These people keep saying I'm trying to run her off the platform or run her out of the community. No, not really. I just want her to stop talking shit about me.
Or be in chats that like basically
Well, let's face it. The only reason
no
she's in these chats
no
is because they hate me, right?
being in a chat when they're talking about you taking your own life and stuff, and she's egging it on. That's sort of shit, Tiffany. Or bringing up other people's children, death, like people's children that have actually died. Tiffany, you are a piece of fucking shit. You get me? Come up on panel. I've got a lot of fucking things to say to you.
Or even sharing that meme that was in private, right? Sharing that meme, giving it to Angela to put out, and now all this shit has started up again for Sally Ann.
I
Well,
didn't even
here's
think
the
about it.
thing.
I just clicked okay.
Here's the thing. Tiffany has a justification for everything she does, right? So if she shared that meme, it's because, someone, Lindsay was saying something, or someone was, saying something about her, and so she dug into those groups and dug that out and wanted to start a whole thing because of that. It's all about ego protection for her.
Sorry, Amanda, I've just woke up to this. I'm like still half asleep.
No, and hello, baby. How are you?
Hey, I'm just sick of this bitch, man. No matter what Lakin does, right? She's always has to put her little 2 cents in, going to all these chats, following him around like a fucking bad smell, right? And then she's like, "Oh, I'm crying victim. Look what he's doing to me." Well, you were in someone's chat wishing he would take his own life.
Well,
That's
and
not
she's
all.
still welcome to come up and talk
That's
completely. Like,
not
still
all.
welcome to come up and talk.
That's not all, though. This one guy that she's supporting, who apparently, she thought was a huge creep, but I guess now she thinks is totally fine. This guy not only has made memes of my parents, just my mother, mocking her, has people on his panels that use my mother's photo, and also he has streamed my actual revenge porn.
And let alone him going
That's
to your house
awesome.
with a, was that the one that went to your house with a gun or something?
And how am I doxing her exactly?
I don't know. I said all I have to say. I was decent enough to warn you. The rest of you, I have nothing to say to, except Kim. Keep doxing and defaming me, creep. Not gonna happen.
You were
Can't
decent
dox
enough
and
for what
defame
she's
someone
okay. So
that's
she's
already.
okay. So she's saying I was decent enough to warn you. As I guess she's saying that she's gonna put out my revenge porn now. Is that what she's alluding to? Okay. Well, thank you for the warning, Tiffany, that you're gonna put out my revenge porn. I mean, you could just agree to just fuck off and stop fucking with me, and we could come to an agreement now. But I guess you just
Well,
want
no,
to
that's
have
what
it
I'm
your
saying.
way.
If she would just come up,
She can't
like
come
I
up
know
because she
you have
if
a
she
heart,
does,
and
she
she
has to
knows you have a
risk.
heart, or she would have never talked to you in the first place if she didn't believe you have a fucking heart, and that you guys
She can't.
can, you know what I mean? At least talk.
I'm just saying, like, if she was so against sharing revenge porn, why would she support a guy who has streamed my actual revenge porn? I'm talking full video, me jerking off. Can anyone answer that for me? Can we hang on that for a second? Why, if she's so
Oh
against
wow.
revenge porn being shared publicly, would she
If
support?
it's to that, and you go to try to share that, Tiffany, I have zero respect for you after
She
that. If you ever
supported
do
a
that.
guy who has done this to me multiple times over the years. Still did it this year. This year, it's 2023. Okay, I caught it about a month back, and now she's a mod in his chat. So tell me, why do I owe you a single bit of respect
You
in
don't
this
owe her
regard.
anything. You don't owe her a fucking thing. You owe her nothing. Nothing.
She owes you an
And I
apology.
told her about this stuff months ago, and she agreed then that they were trash. Now they're cool.
Well, all I'm gonna say is, Lycan, you must have like the magic penis because Granny can't stop thinking and talking about
You
you, and
hold
you
the
haven't
magic
even been
wand and the
together.
magic flashlight.
And then you've been with Tiffany, and she's just like stuck like Chuck on you, and I'm just like, damn, what are we all missing here?
No, clearly it's not magic. I have a cursed dick.
Hi,
It's
Robin.
still magic.
Right, Bat. It's black magic.
Oh my god, I got the magic stick. You guys remember that song?
No.
No, I don't.
If I can hit once, I can hit twice. You
You
guys
all
remember
want to
that?
fuck Lysol.
She won't come up because you'll have to sit there like this, just in case her gay housemate will hear.
Yeah, you have to sit down and you'll have to sit and spin.
I'm surprised she actually came in here and was actually talking to me while I was on the panel. Because she has avoided all confrontation with me except for like community walls and shit.
No, it's because I've always liked Tiffany. I've always liked Tiffany, and I see good qualities in her. I see bad qualities too, and it's just like, so I think maybe she felt she could come in here
We
and be
all,
safe with it. And I was so hoping that you guys could get to have that. You know what I mean? That the
yeah.
conversation.
Listen, if it didn't work out in private, it's not going to work out in public. I tried to make peace with her multiple times in private. Multiple.
She just wants another excuse to play the victim and run back to scabies and say, oh,
Well,
he's
she
picking
can't,
on me.
like I said, she can't be the victim when she's supporting people who share my intimate, private images all the fucking time. You're not the victim. You're adding to the bullshit.
Right. And that's why I feel like I've been like, because there was so much I liked about her, and then it just fucking sucks, and that's why I'm pissed, because it sucks, because you've done turned into a bitch. But I still respect you and him enough to where I would love for y'all to have a conversation, and
Oh yeah,
but
Do you see Kim's comment? Will you highlight that, please?
let
So
me
this
see.
Mac
This
Mac
one,
guy likes Tiff apparently.
she's fake. She thinks you gave your own kid autism. Amanda, ask her. But
Who the fuck is this
well,
weirdo?
then fuck her for that. And I'll fucking bitch if I ever see you. I'll punch you in the face if you ever say some shit like that to me.
Who
She's
the
Like, say
fuck?
already
some shit
done
like
it.
that to me.
Who the fuck is this Mac person? They're like a Tiff
know.
simp apparently.
I don't know, but I thought I was putting somebody else up. Honestly, I really did. And then I was like, oh, hello, who's that?
Hmm. Oh, she's back. All right.
Oh. I think she already proved it.
Oh, the vaccines thing. Well, actually,
Actually,
that
autism
was
is
in
not completely figured out, so I could have given it to him in
that
those
okay.
terms. You're right.
That hold on. That was in, I believe, an article from like 4 or 5 years ago where she was interviewed by Vox or something,
Yep, that's what it was.
and they said that she thought that her child had autism because of a vaccine.
Oh, okay, yeah. The vaccines can honestly, it's not proven as to if that is the cause or if it's genetics or what.
Okay, well, that's what that's from. She also did share some videos and stuff on her Facebook page that I saw of the whole vaccines thing, so I don't know. But anyway, I don't know why she keeps giving private group chat. Like, I mean, she literally just infiltrated all these group chats and then just recorded them and gave them to all of our enemies. I mean, what kind of a snake does that?
Because she needs attention. She needs attention on her constantly.
Jesus, is that really it, Tiff? You just want attention because come on. That's true, Kimberly. She said
Mark,
she
I
loved.
don't know who you are. Like, I don't know.
She said that she loved me, but that was also bullshit. It's true. Because here's the thing: if she did love me, there's no way that she would have joined up with my enemies like that.
That's true. That's true.
She never would have done that. She would have been like, nope, I can't do that to him, even if he hurt me or whatever.
And listen, everybody knows, right, me and Gwen, right? If we was to break up today, you wouldn't catch me dead over in anyone else's chat,
Yeah,
trashing him, talking about doing anything because I'm not that person. He's not that dude, right?
right.
And even if we were like beefing, I still wouldn't do that. That's like the lowest of the low that
At
you
the
can do.
December, I'm just gonna say I don't think it's okay to ask
You
that.
just don't do it. And I don't even really like, associating with any of her enemies. Like I would rather not, but I feel like they give a lot of helpful information, which is totally different to what she does, where she literally did a flip-flop. She literally flopped to my enemies and is besties with them now. Am I besties with Yaxley? Am I besties with Katie or any of those people? No. There's a huge difference in what I do compared to what she's done. Hey Amber, welcome to the stream. It's kind of a weird one.
It's a fucking weird ass one. Like, ugh.
It's weird as
It's
shit,
almost
but
like
I
that song.
honestly I have to pee, so you guys are gonna have to take over.
It's almost like that song. Everywhere I go, I see the same hoe.
I love that song. Now
See you know.
you've put me off that song now. I love that song. Oh.
Tiffany, I'm just responding to you. Every time that you come out here and you say some stupid remark calling me gay or mocking my dick or my body or something like that, I'm going to respond back, and you may not like the response. So, I mean, all I can tell you is just shut the fuck up. You won't get that response. I get it. You're just trolling and trying to have a good time out here. Hey, I'm just trolling too. And if I release some private information in a video or on a stream, what difference does it make if it's either a visual piece of information or an auditory piece of information? What's the difference?
Sorry, guys. They're working on a house next door to me.
I can't hear anything.
Like, for example, she just had to out, a kink that I have the other day on a stream
Ooh,
because
what
that was
was it?
of ultimate importance.
What
This
was it?
nipple play thing.
Well, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing
The
wrong with
fuck
that
is
at
wrong
all.
with
But
that?
she felt the need to shame me about it apparently, and then she wonders why I clap back at her.
Okay, I think we need to say one of our kinks now. Everybody on panel needs to say one of their
Yeah,
kinks.
let's do it.
Okay, which one? Let's see.
I wonder if Tiffany's gonna admit that she did that. The problem is she does it maliciously,
And by the way, we have never said anything about your kid in a negative way. So stop trying to pull that fucking bullshit with us.
Step into the echo chamber where up is down and right is left. I like how she has like all these buzzword statements to make, but
Okay,
she
I'm
doesn't
back.
she doesn't ever make like any actual points. Like make
Wait,
some points.
is
And
is is
Lindsay is a victim, Tiffany. Do you not see what these people say about her all the fucking time? So Jamie, I warned you. I have nothing left to say. You messed up big time. Your decision.
Then
Okay.
fucking leave already. You said that like 3 or 4 times. Just fucking leave.
You don't have to announce your departure.
See, now she's gonna
Fuck
run
off.
back to my enemies and give them more stuff on me to expose. Because she can't do it on her own channel.
That sounds really threatening though, Tiff. Like, come on, really? Like,
Well, I'm
don't
gonna save this for if I need to take police action, Tiffany. So just remember that. Because I have not given any of your nudes or anything to anybody. So just keep that in mind, sweetheart.
No, just let her do all it is that she's doing. Let her show whatever it is that she's doing because in the end, she's just fucking herself over. That's ultimately what it is. She's just fucking herself over. She has
Right.
no case once she does all this shit. She has 0 case.
Right.
And you sit in a chat with a woman that plays getting some head, body shaming him. You're a piece of shit.
Yeah, I don't know how she can tolerate that stuff. Like,
I don't know why she can't just come up here and have a conversation. Like, I will mute and I will make sure every motherfucking body else is either muted or they are hopped down. And it can just be you and him. And I will not chime in at all unless if I think that he's going too far or you're going too far and I have to cut it the fuck off. Period.
If she comes up, I'll just get down, period.
Yeah, I will too. I'll get down, period, but I'm going to stay in the chat.
you know
Because
what's funny?
I'm
You
here
know,
to support Lakin.
thank
And
you
you
guys.
are definitely a piece of fucking shit. I'm sorry, guys. You are so fucking gross. All the shit that has
I
come out
know I
about
can't
you.
fix this. I know I can't fix this. I'm just saying, it, damn, like, stop talking through, just, I feel it needs to be had and it's wanted by both. And so let's not just like cut the bullshit.
So you expect to go around to everyone's chat and put shit on him, but we're meant to just sit back and not respond? No, I'm sorry, girl. You've got that wrong.
It's just weird because like I was watching that video you posted right of when you went to see her and you were in the Airbnb, right?
Mhm.
And the way that she was looking at you was like she just wanted to just eat you up, it's like that lust, right?
Mhm.
Like you guys had just that lust for each other. And it's just how quick that just changed with her. She never loved you. She never loved you.
Okay, I think what she's hinting at here is she's going to call the police.
Let her call the police. She has no case. She has no case. Everything that she does is on social media. She has no case.
You see how she
And
has to
yeah,
resort to these insults too?
I
Pork
I will
chop.
ask that please nobody on my channel talk about her child. Like that's I'm
But
gonna ask that.
you see how she resorts to these insults. She can't even call me by my name.
I'm sorry I mentioned her child before, Amanda, but I'm sick of her going to people's chats talking about how all of us over here are talking about her child in a negative way. Not once have we ever said anything negative about her child. But she
Right.
can
I'm
go
talking
to
about
everyone
hearing
else's,
chats. I'm talking about hearing chats. Just don't
like she can
yeah.
go and be in chats that drag everyone's children, even my own child that passed away, Tiffany, you stupid fucking bitch.
Tiffany, a threat is a threat no matter how you view it or how you see it or if you think it's protecting. You can't just go around making threats because you think you're protecting yourself. A threat is a threat. What don't you get?
Hey, you guys, can you hear me?
Hey,
I know I
Yeah.
never jump up, but I just want to say, Amanda, you can't fix this by getting them one on one. She's going to turn right back
Yeah,
into the
no, I
bug
know
she
I
is.
can't fix it. I just know that a conversation needs to be had.
It's going
And
to be the
she's like, she
same
goes all
shit.
around in chats, but like this is the first time that like she's come live into the chat with him. And so I just thought that I would try to offer it is all.
I know. But it's not the first time they've been in the same chat trying to chat to each other. It's been a lot. It never solves anything. It's just the same
Well,
shit
right, but
new day.
I just thought that I'd offer
I
it
know.
instead
You
of
know what
it,
the best
going
part?
like this. Because then
This is
it's
the
not
best part
really
too.
resolved. It's well, I don't think it'll be ever resolved, but I think just more so understood.
Amanda's just trying to do the righty.
I get it. I know what
Trying
kind of
to,
girl
yeah,
she
like
is.
de-escalate the situation as to where like she's not calling like Popo and it's not like going to a legal standpoint or
She'd have
whatever
to hide
because it
all the
doesn't need to
crack
go to
pipes
that.
and shit if she called the cops anyways. We know what kind of girl she is.
Well,
Girl, you need to move on. Let him go.
just say that I've got a lot of things that she has said about Lakin, if he ever needs it, bro. So if she wants to go to the cops about it, then we've got a lot of evidence too of what she's done, and she's not innocent in any of this. Definitely not innocent in any of this. So if you want to do that, bring
I,
it on, Tiffany.
I guess she thinks if she hands off all this stuff for other people to expose, that makes her hands clean.
And
Well,
X
look,
amount of visits.
no one would
Tiffany,
have
you
a
can speak in
case.
here as much as you want. as much as you want. And I don't even give a fuck, but I'm going to let you know right now, because this is my channel and I have all control and power over it, that I will say, like, I don't give a fuck who you are or whose ex you are or who's up on my panel of an ex you are right now, that if you speak to the people that support me most and that I support most back, like the way you are right now in my chats, you're not going to be welcome here. And I ask the people that are in my chats to be as respectful as possible. I really do. But just when it comes to you're not, I support X amount more. I'm just going to say, let's not argue with X amount.
Tiffany, it really sucks when you tell a guy that he's gay, but he's got pictures of you sucking his dong. So yeah, that's pretty embarrassing.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like she doesn't get that it's sexual humiliation for sexual humiliation.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Amber.
Well, hey, well, I mean, there would be
There's
no
no
case. No offense, there
imagination
would be
of it
no
if it really
case.
happened. That means it's more of a memory.
There would be no case for anybody because I mean, honestly, y'all have both gone back and forth.
Why do
Right.
you
So
gotta go to his dick? Did he say anything about your vagina? Like, I don't hear him up here, vagina, 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 pussy, 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 kitty, 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 meow. Like, I don't hear him doing that, or see him doing that. But why are you going to that? Let's not go to that, Tip. Like, come on, get
Can I
back to topic, get back to
can I please
subject.
just block her in her ults? I'm so tired of seeing her passive aggressive, narcissistic bullshit. Like I'm
So
done.
just come in more. Oh,
That's up to Lycan, because this is between him and her. And so if he says get rid of her, then get rid of her. And that's not me giving power, and that's just saying, like, that's my friend, and that was a relationship he had. That's between them. So if he says yes, then yes.
She
Well,
likes nobody here. Sorry, Amber.
Jesus, man, this is
yeah, these
insanity.
are our friends,
I
Tiff.
think it's best if like she stays in the chat so everyone can see the real Tiffany. So then he has
That's up
something
to
to fall
him.
back
That's
on.
up to him.
But
Same I would
that's
do
up
with you,
to him.
Trish. If you and Glenn were fighting, I'd be like, hey, look, Trish, that's up to my Trish, or just anybody on here, any one of you. Like,
I don't think Trish would bring it to YouTube. I think she would handle it behind closed doors.
no,
Like
I'm saying,
normal.
like, if like anything was on here that, if there ever was, like, if they ever got into it or anything like that on here, that would be up to her. I'm saying any one of my friends. It could be Lonnie, for instance. You could have a significant other on here. I'd tell y'all that's between y'all.
Can I just
And
can I
right,
just ask Tiffany a question in the
yeah.
chat? What gives her the right to go around calling me gay? That's the only thing I want to ask. That's it. I mean, if we can get to the bottom of that, then maybe we can answer some questions here.
Like, can you take over? I'll be right back. Hold on.
And being in chats where they're talking about my dick, I guess she likes that content where they're mocking my genitals for some reason. I don't know why she enjoys that, but
And laughing about little videos that they put your head on guys that are dancing around and
right, very, it's
women
like
that are dancing around.
she's out to,
How are they not tired of that? I'm
I don't
sorry,
know,
but
but
it's just
she seems to enjoy stuff that sexually humiliates me. So the point I'm making is, right, if she enjoys sexually humiliating me, well, then why does she care if she's sexually humiliated back? Is that not a fair question?
What's good for the goose is good for the gander, I see.
Exactly. Hey, Tiffany, I want you to stop rolling with people who sexually humiliate me, stop feeding them private information on me, and fuck all the way off. That's what I want. You want to do that, and then we can work that out. I can take down all the images that you want. You either agree to that or you don't.
What CC said, you shamed him first. So you expect a male to be shamed every day, no matter if it's on someone's channel or on your community post, and sit back and just be like, it's okay, Tiffany, you can just shame me and, tell everybody that my art is fake and I trace it and stuff. Like, come on, Tiffany. You're messing with someone's job and business here. And take down
Trisha
those
doesn't
fucking...
hate him.
take down
I
those
doubt
dot
he would
paintings. I
sleep
swear
over
to
this
God.
shit.
Yeah, Trisha doesn't hate me.
If she did at one point, she definitely doesn't now. So
That's
I
right,
don't know
Trisha.
why
I'm
she
gonna leave her
doesn't.
images up until she, stops with her bullshit. Once I see that she
All
stops,
right,
I'll
I'm
take
back.
the images down. How about that?
My big thing is if you guys are gonna talk, then y'all will talk. But bringing it day after day after day, and then like popping up here, oh please stop, like, and you're hurting my feelings. Like you
She
don't give a
might be
shit about
high.
anybody else's. You don't care
well,
about
why
Mr.
is it
T. You don't care about
giving
anybody.
private?
You don't
Why
talk to
give
anybody.
private stuff to everybody around? I mean, I just noticed it's never off like your channel. It's always
That's a
given to Scotty or
that's a good point, bitch for life. Tell those that you've given personal information to or other information to about him to take that shit down. Let's make that let's make that agreement. You tell them to take that shit down about me, and I'll take down all the shit about you because you're the one who weaponized these people against me, Tiff.
Or
Yes, you
how
did
about,
share. Yes, you did share personal info. Don't even go there.
or how about not
at
even
this point,
sharing
I'm pretty
anything to
sure our
do
private
with,
chats are everywhere. I mean,
Oh, she shared tons of private information. What is she talking about?
or
I mean,
don't even share his information or whatever out to the whole fucking universe. That may be a plan too, Tiffany.
Tiffany, you're not a victim,
Okay,
sweetheart.
don't go there with Trisha because you'll get straight blocked. Can I just time her out? Time her out. Time her out right now.
Look,
Don't fucking address Tiffany. Don't do that. Don't address fucking Trisha and Glenn's relationship. Let's not do that. You can go ahead and talk about the past one you had here with Ligon. We're not going to do that.
oh
Time
my
her out right
God,
the fuck
what
now
have
before I
you
get pissed.
done? Really? What have you done?
Oh my God,
What
Tiffany.
haven't you done, Tiffany?
Go
That's the
put that
Holy
mic
question.
shit.
on enough, love, because I think you're
The
forgetting it.
gaslighting with the question.
Time her the fuck out now, somebody.
well, what's the goal here? Can I just ask that? I mean, is this like, I mean,
She might be on drugs, for all we know.
Dude,
I mean,
she
is the
said
goal
her
like some
family's
kind of
taking
like
her.
resolve, or is this just
I don't. Well, the goal for her, I don't know. I don't know what the goal is for her.
right? That's what
I
I'm
was
asking.
trying to
She wants
use
to
when
get
I
rid
was
of all
talking
your
about like
family.
examples of relationships and shit. I was just talking about like as in anybody on here, no matter who you're with. It just so happens that Trish is with Glenn, and then so now you want to come on and you want to try to compare the relationship, and that's not in fact what I was trying to do. I just meant like anybody up here on panel right now, no matter who you're with. Okay, like that's what I meant. Don't
Soren's
the fuck come
asking
up
for
in
you
here
to,
doing that. Somebody time her out.
Okay.
Soren's asking for you to give him a wrench. Because he'll do it. Or, oh no, Bitch for Life did it. Okay.
You already have wrenches in the chat. You're good.
Thanks,
So
Bitch.
Amanda kicked herself off.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, this is like,
I
Is
just want to say to Amber, thank you so much for being such a good support system for Lakin, man. I really appreciate it.
yeah, of course.
Because there's some people that
Exactly.
can't always be there, like me, for example, with the time zone. But I try to be there as much as I can, But I
Yeah.
want to
Well,
say thank you to everyone that supports him.
I hope he
well,
knows that he does
I
have your
failed the
back
other night
behind
though. I
him.
fell asleep.
My bad. I fell off. My bad.
no, Amber and I are really close. So
Yeah.
I love
No, of
that.
course I would
You
be
gotta
there
take care
for
of
him.
a man.
Amber's a top chick.
I would kind of. I want to know
Hey guys, I'm gonna hop down.
why
I'll
I
give
she's
him a
gotta
running
wrench.
with
hop
Not
down
him,
right this
also.
second.
saying that
okay,
we're
later,
all going to
Kimberly.
go to jail over a
Lady,
certification that wasn't used. I think that's
Yeah,
pretty
that was
funny.
kind of a desperate
It
thing.
was. That's the kind of shit she would have laughed about, and she
Right,
knows it. Like,
right.
come on.
She would have laughed because and saying like they all should have taken my side and not Lycan's side. Now they're in jail.
Right.
I mean, what
Yeah.
a vindictive thing to do.
It's just bizarre because I mean that really is the kind of shit she would have laughed her ass off if this was done.
It really kind of makes you think. Like, I mean, Because like all the flowery words she always tells people, acting like she cares and she's so empathetic and this and that, but then she could turn on a dime and just like completely sell you down the fucking river.
Well, you proved that with the last video that you did of her with Sally Ann, but now she's in the chats mocking Sally Ann's mental health, and then
Right.
she was sitting there backing you up, going, "No, he wouldn't do that. He's a good bloke." But then 2 seconds later, look what she's doing to you, man.
Right.
That ain't a good person. If I can say it myself, that's just fucking disgusting. Like,
Well, a lot of people were wondering why I put out that video. They were like confused. For one thing, it was a refresher on what Tiffany used to believe, who she used to be. She's a different
Mhm.
person now, if you haven't noticed.
yeah,
Yeah.
And it
well,
kind of just
No.
it should expose her for being fake, but these people, I guess, are refusing to see it.
mm.
So,
They only
It's
have the hate bonding. That's what's,
mhm.
people put a blind eye and turn their backs on the fact
Thank you,
that
Kimberly, by the way, for coming up.
I mean, it is crazy. I was watching something came up in my feed, and it was an old video of hers, and it was pretty much directed at Scotty and Granny and
Thank
Hmm.
you,
some of
Kimberly. That means a
these.
lot.
And I mean, it's like a different person completely. I mean, she's kind of like, she's like, "Oh man, you women here, man, you're crazy and you're all the victim this, victim that." I mean, it's pretty nuts because it's just so different than right
Yeah,
now.
I mean, look,
I don't know if I did it right, guys.
how the
But
hell do you completely flip from what you believed like just like 2 months ago to now, like on everyone? I mean, she thought that Scotty was a trash bag and Granny was a grifter, and now she loves them. I mean, and what? How does she see that as anything normal? Like that's not
Right.
like, normal behavior. And if you fall out with someone, you just don't get along or you break up. Okay, great. That doesn't mean you completely change your opinions about their enemies. That's weird. Nobody does that. Only a
Mhm.
fucking psycho does that.
and a few months ago, Granny and a few others were mocking you about your tragedy, and now you're in her chat
Right.
sucking up her ass, going, "Oh, Granny, I can't believe that
They
we're
said
in
that
the
she
same
killed a
boat
kid.
here."
Oh yeah, come on now.
They
Like,
said she
And
killed a kid.
yeah, they were horrible
we
for
got
no
something
reason
in
too.
common. He's such a bad, bad man. We got something in common, Granny.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
And and yeah, like it's not just private stuff she's given out of Jamie's. I mean, she's given chats that to go at Lindsay, to go at me, to go at Amy, to go at Robbie. It's why? I mean, none of us did.
Right. So like
I
she
don't
just
know who that person is, but I'm a little bit sus. Yeah.
yeah, they're a
Which
weirdo.
person? Which one?
Mac, they're just like
Oh,
a simp for Tiffany, I guess.
Yeah, don't bring him up.
Yeah, no.
so she just kind of
I'm
just
not.
randomly came in here. I missed the first part, so I didn't see like.
I mean, she was trashing my entire life, like just last week, just like or
Yeah.
not last week, just a few days ago, a couple of days ago, on a
Mm.
stream, saying I'm a loser and I don't have my life together and
Mm-hmm.
I'm a piece of shit and uh, she said she's even like made some weird comments saying, "Oh, he laughs when Mrs. P is talking to conceal the truth that she's speaking." I'm like, what?
What? Wait, what?
like like he does this awkward fake laugh to because she's speaking truth about him and he doesn't want people to hear it.
Oh my God, come on. Well, and I mean, I have to say that whole like white knighting for Miss P thing really backfired.
Yeah,
I
totally.
think
In fact,
Exactly. That stream had nothing to do with Tiffany.
I got a
But as
video
soon as she
dropping.
came in here, I was like, look, I'm not. She started commenting, and I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
not going
true.
to address this unless if Lycan's here. I'm not, because this
Yeah.
is,
I just
this isn't my fight. Like,
I just came up because I saw her comments and I was like, why does she keeps expecting some
I'm
kind of
glad you
respect
did.
here. And she's not giving any respect is the problem. That's the main issue I have. She expects all the respect in the world and gives none.
Well, yeah, she's right. I mean, right away. I want this down. I want this down. Well, I'm sure you want shit down too.
Yeah, I do. I would love a lot of shit down, Tiffany. But you made that very difficult, didn't you? Now you have to like basically ask other people to take shit down because you weaponized that information and handed it
Right, like
to everyone's enemies.
put me in the position of that. Like I just let her know, like that's not my fucking place. Like if you're gonna talk about him or you guys want to, that's if he's here, that's cool. If not, like don't come here with that shit.
Hey, Breezy.
Hey, Breezy.
Hey, beautiful Breezy. Can't even get that out there.
I mean, in DeLorean, I mean, she stuck up for Tiff big time.
Oh yeah, we all did. We all
Yeah.
stuck up for her big time. You know,
Everybody
mean?
did.
from like the worst accusations, we stood in front of literal buses for this chick.
Yeah.
You know, we took the slings and
Yeah.
air.
I
Did
thought it
we
was
have to do
disgusting
that?
when they would like mock her accident.
We literally
Yeah.
defended her from defending that pedo guy. I
Yeah.
mean, did we have to do that? No.
I always side-eyed Tiffany, but when they were mocking her accident,
Yeah.
that sort of got me a bit, choked up a bit. But yeah,
And the thing is, if those people over there had any fucking brains, they would see what we're putting up with over here and see it as this is what's going to happen to them down the line.
As in, it's people that will take and find anything in which they can relate to about
Like she turned on
anything,
me and she
and that's
literally,
how it goes.
she literally fucked me. You think she's not going to turn on you just as easily? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I mean, I was hoping something could be
Who are you
squashed. Not
even, Mac Mac?
squashed, but some kind of deal,
Who are
Yeah,
you
that's what
even,
I'm
Mac
saying.
Mac?
Like you still love Tip, and you called it out. That's what he was here for, or whoever was here for.
What is?
this
Who is he even?
She can make
She
drama.
make drama. Well,
Well,
that's the first true thing you've said. She make drama. That's true. That very true.
that true.
Yeah, we all defended her from the flashlight accusations. Yeah, we defended her against everything.
And the
But
thing that gets
now we're
me,
pieces of shit somehow. Now I'm evil. I'm evil apparently.
the thing that gets me is those people, like you said, they went hard. I mean, it was flashlight this, flashlight that. She
Yep.
hit a kid. She is a P. She is a this, that. I mean, it was gross and it was nonstop. And now all of a sudden they've all just stopped that. But
Well, yeah, because in the interest of hate bonding. But
right,
I mean,
right.
does
But
she
this is
really
the
think?
thing.
Does she really think they're good people? Like when they literally attacked her just for being my girlfriend? Like, are those kind of people you want to socialize with?
And that is the only reason they attacked her. I mean, they had no other reason
I
to.
know I wouldn't. Like, I wouldn't go at someone's partner just because their partner didn't like me. You know, unless that
Right.
partner also attacked me, then I might have some words. But besides that, I wouldn't like. You know, and I pretty much just like critique their words. You know, or their their arguments. I wouldn't just attack their partner. It was really weird. They went at her like viciously, just trying to tear her image down because they wanted to
Mhm.
bring me down. That was their whole goal, was to try to bring down my image in the community so that people would kick me out and I would lose
Yeah.
support.
Now, granted, I mean, it wasn't incredibly hard because all they had to do was type her name into YouTube
That's true. And
and they
Google.
had lots of material to work off of. I mean,
Yep, that's true.
and we stuck up for her when everyone
yeah.
was calling her a murderer and everything.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I would still not go there. I don't know. There's this.
Yeah, I mean, the one time like I brought up the accident recently was only because of the fake crying thing, you know, because I was
Mhm.
seriously at that point contemplating whether she was a psychopath or not.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
Did you
seeing,
know
Yeah.
a real cry
just
between
seeing
a fake
her
cry?
actions. I wasn't like, we didn't like try to reframe the incident and be like, well, no, she killed a kid. You know what I mean?
Right.
We just kind of went over old footage of a stream. And that was
Right.
really
Call her
it.
murderer and all that shit.
Right. We didn't do any of that.
No. But
But
yeah, I
somehow
do
we're
find it.
worse than these people are. Okay.
But I do find it interesting that now, whenever like your chat, is defending you and they start putting flashlights, that whole other side, look how gross they are with the flashlight. It's like, really? You
The
guys
fuck, them
Right.
bitches over there put tomatoes and shit to throw at us, or they put fucking
They put
they did the whole thing
peanuts.
with lichen. Yeah,
The peanuts
yeah.
thing.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, but then I stopped myself because I didn't know. Yeah,
And straight out the
exactly.
gate, she was in their chats making fun of it, adding to it. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
That's right. You're no Brad Pitt after all,
Right. I'm no Brad Pitt. Remember when you were on Hooker's panel, Tiff, that first week? You're like, well, it's not like, I broke up with Brad Pitt or anything, so it's whatever. Like basically, what is that called? It's like such a subtle diss, you know? Like, wow, okay. What a fucked up thing to say. Like it's like just brushing me off, like I never mattered at all.
Oh, it was
What got
fucked
me
up.
was her coming in here and talking about your, area, and then like you're not even like bringing up hers. That's what pissed me off.
Look, you're talking about with the image of her sucking my dick.
Yeah, I'm talking about, yeah, and then like just in general, like she was um prolonging it and commenting more and more in the terms of that, and like you really weren't saying much back towards her or
Well, look,
clapping
she can
back.
remark on what I put up about her. She can do that. However, there is not an image up of her sucking my dick. There's an image up of her face. You do not see my dick anywhere in that picture.
That's true.
So really it's not even like, it's like, bitch, go ahead type
The
thing
only
is
thing
what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
I don't care for is her little digs and the mocking things that she does, and expecting no clap back from it. I mean, I don't like doing this stupid ass like, flashlights thing. Like, no, that's first off, it's not good enough. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's not good enough.
Flashlights and peanuts don't cut it, is what's being said. Like, don't,
No,
that is
no.
not
When
cool.
she's on a panel calling me gay, that calls for something a little bit more intense of a response.
Why even call you that? She knows you're not gay. For fuck's sake. I mean,
You're seriously,
Exactly.
can
Why
somebody get
do
them, can
that? That's
somebody
a good
time them out,
question. That's a good
please?
question, Amber.
Somebody time them out.
Okay,
the thing
you're
is,
timed
like,
out.
okay, I get it. If she wants to go and say, "Oh, he's an asshole," blah blah blah, whatever. Okay, but it's the stuff that is just so obviously not fucking true. You
Right,
know,
right.
like, to slam your art, to say you're not talented, to say you're gay, to say,
Yeah.
shit like
Oh,
that.
but
I
all the
mean,
while it was
Oh,
up on panel. Oh,
do you
I
remember,
love it. It looks so good. Oh, you're the
right,
best.
he
straight out the
knows he's
gate?
talented.
Do you remember straight out the gate when the beef was just starting? She was trashing my art, saying it was a cheap fucking, like,
Yeah,
whatever the fuck she was saying, cheap trash, mass produced trash or whatever. I was like, wow, really? Okay. And
yeah.
you guys don't even know the half of it. Like we used to talk on the phone, and she would tell me like, your artwork is so good. You're so good at branding your channels. Like each of your channels is branded so perfectly. Like the colors that you use. Like she went really in depth with how complimentary she was with me. But now
Mhm.
my art sucks. Okay.
Right, that's what I mean. She knows that's fucking bullshit. Come on.
What also gets me is that like you can go everywhere else talking and all that, but Tiffany, that like I'm the type of person, I don't put up with certain people saying shit or doing shit. Like if I feel it's too far or it's whatever, I'll be like, hey, like honestly, like this is my channel and I'm not okay with that and I'm not comfortable with that. And so that you would have been okay to come up here, and that it you guys could have like went back and forth at one another and said some off the wall shit, but like I wouldn't let it go far, and I also wouldn't let you be like bombarded or attacked or ganged up on. Like I would have made anybody and everybody shut the fuck up so that you guys could talk.
She
So
doesn't
if
want to
you
do
can't
that
do
though.
that, then that just goes to show like you're prolonging and inhibiting this, if that makes sense. Like
She'll
you're
go
wanting this
live
to
and
keep
play the
going.
video. You watch, she'll go live
She'll
and
go
play the
live
video.
soon, probably. How did she imitate me the other night? She was like, "Then there's Amber." Do 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 do. Or something.
Hey, I remember her.
That's so offensive.
Wait, I guess everything I do is to impress you.
Right.
I live to impress you. Oh, sorry. It was just funny.
That was funny. I think Nell hit the nail on the head. It's just fun to hurt Lycan. She has fun with this. It's a psychopath thing.
Yeah, well, it's clear she didn't come in here for any kind of resolve. Because I mean, my thought was like, oh, she's here. Maybe y'all can agree to stop. Hey.
Hell
Yeah.
no, I wasn't even talking about liking.
Right.
Be different if I was talking about y'all motherfuckers, but I'm playing.
Was
And
he
here
on?
she come.
And
Were
Cece
you
makes
on
a good
panel?
point.
Like,
What happened?
were you on panel when she came in, or was
No,
that?
no. She was in here, and someone actually told me that she was here, and so I went to go look.
Mm.
Because I didn't know that she wanted. I know that she was in another chat because someone
Well,
told
I'm
me.
damn glad you did because I did
But
not know how to handle that.
yeah. So when I came in, I saw her saying some things, so I hopped on the panel.
Mm.
But yeah, and also Cece, he makes a good point. Tiff, if you are still watching, I've been wanting to say this to you. Calling Jeff gay and liking gay, don't you start questioning what is wrong with you? Good point. It's a good point.
Everybody's gay.
Why do everybody got to be gay for?
Can someone explain to me how you go from calling someone like a trash bag, like piece of shit, wanting them to OD on pills, to being their best friend and saying you love them?
Oh yeah,
He
that's
wasn't
the
gay when you wanted it,
video.
honey.
Well,
That's the
she
video
never
I
loved you
saw
in the
today.
first place, like, and that's why
No,
you
no,
were
no,
just
not me,
someone.
not me, Lonnie,
Oh, oh.
not me. Amber, what were you gonna say?
Well, that it just reminded me because in this video that came up on my feed, she's very much like, Scotty, you do snort pills because this person
Right.
said so, and you're not somebody I want to know or associate with. You're trash. You're not a victim. I mean, just goes like
Right.
really in.
Yeah.
Exactly, Becca. Chu. We're all a little bit gay. Gay mean happy, okay? And sometimes we are happy.
And I mean, to be fair, Scotty did attack her for no fucking reason.
She did. Just like a
So,
lot of them did, because they're all
mhm.
trash over there. And everyone else here in this community merely had opinions about what she was doing in public after the breakup. People actually went really light on her at first. They were afraid to get in the middle of things. They still wanted to support her. It was
Mhm.
awkward for a lot of people. And then they saw her do some snaky, shady things, and they were like, wow, Tiffany really disappointed us.
Well,
And
like I
then
was
she, and
saying,
then she, and then sh they heard her talk shit about people here, and that's when they
Right. I'm
officially.
still surprised about what keeps coming out. I'm not going to lie. I am still like being surprised and shocked because I'm just like, I didn't think that that was her. Like, she had me good.
Not as good
In
as
the
me.
terms of like, I thought better. I thought so much better and higher of her, if that makes sense.
Yeah, she didn't have you as good as she had me.
I
I
think
got
it's
taken the most.
I think it's just like the ability to change all of her ideals and stance on things. Just it's not just a slight change; it's a big change.
Yeah, it is.
It would have been different if all of us would have given up on her. Like when her and Lycan split, like he was like, "That's okay, cool. You guys can still support her, whatever." Like he didn't even care. You know
See,
what I mean?
I know Irish, see, and that's the thing. You blamed me probably because of what she was doing, like on her channel, like didn't look like it matched what I was doing on my channel because I was being upfront with what I was putting out, and she was running around being a snake, giving things to other people to expose because she wanted to make it hurt, right? She wanted to fuck with me in the worst way. She wanted revenge. And
Yeah.
that's the whole point of. And then she wants me to like stop going to her. Well, it's like maybe stop taking out your petty psychopathic revenge on me. Is it enough yet? Have you gotten your pound of flesh? I mean, you're getting whole communities to call me gay now. Are you happy?
well, I
That's
didn't
my
like them.
point, Becca Chu. He never ever told us to stop, but like she's hate bonding and hate campaigning right now as to where it's not the same. Even if she claims it's the same with him, it's not.
I just didn't like the mind games that she would play with him. One minute she's in the chat going, "I love you, Lakin," and the next minute
Uh-huh.
she's
Yeah.
never like nowhere to be seen. Won't send back to him, ghost him, and then
Yep.
came back again. It's like you don't play mind games with
Yeah,
like
but then
people like
claim
that.
that he would make her do that. Like she felt like he didn't say that I had to, but I felt that if I didn't, he would get so mad and mean with me.
What? But no, I mean, yeah, that was the hardest. Was just knowing the mind games and then seeing them.
Yeah, that was the red flags I should have taken notice of and just left.
But if you're in that situation and you really like a girl or a chick likes a dude, you have blinders on.
Yeah.
So don't blame yourself for that, Lakin. All right, people have blinders on for love all the time, and she was very good at manipulating people and making people feel like they wanted and, you know, that they loved. But then she'll
Yeah,
turn on
no,
them
it's more so
straight
good.
away.
Like she makes them, sorry, baby, she makes them feel like they gotta feel like they're understood. Like she
Yeah.
gets them.
Yeah, that's
Well, listen to
another
the
thing. Like, I just want to address Cece real quick.
yeah.
People also didn't see her go live in the middle of the night and say vile things and then delete it. But I saw it and it was shocked. And that's the thing. She's very calculated with, what she does out here. She'll put out something for like a second, just enough for people to grab it and then run with it. And then it'll, like, for the most of other people, they won't see it and they'll be like, "Well, I didn't see her do anything. I didn't see her say anything," because she hides it really quick.
Well, the way she was gaslighting Sally that time, like making her feel like she
Bye, Mac
cared
Mac.
and she loved Sally, and then she turned on her so quick, like.
Hmm. Yep. Go live at midnight and then bash. Well, midnight on your end. On the East Coast, it was fucking 3 a.m. when she went live. I was like,
And
are you
then
fucking
delete
kidding
it.
me?
Yeah.
You're going through live at 12 a.m. to bash me and then go to sleep after, get high and go to sleep?
No, she wouldn't have slept. She would have stayed up all night lurking if she got high. Come on,
Well,
let's talk.
she did stay up a little bit after that and post a community post calling me out.
She would have went on one of her 50 million like alts and went into people's chats trolling. Like
Yeah.
she's got no life.
And then in the morning when I went to sleep and I woke up, I made a community post like replying to her community post, which at that point was she put up a public comment, that I made in a chat box because she was calling me a hypocrite for supporting one of her enemies who she went into their chat to talk sometimes. I don't know. But she did that to try to call me out and I responded to her. And then the next move she made was dropping a video with private conversations between the two of us. In that video where I was in this SG woman's chat and I apparently said something that offended her back in October, way back in
Yeah,
October.
No, she said she said today on that long-haired dude stream. I can't think of his name,
Ugh.
but she said today that because I heard her say it, she's like the reason why we fell out was because he come into my chats all demanding, telling me to block this person that, has been here for me and that I just refuse to block and I don't think it's okay and I'm not blocking and this and that. And I think it was Penny or something like that, but I can't remember. It might
Yeah,
not have
Penny
been me.
Bunny.
Yeah, okay. Okay,
yeah, but
yep,
I
then that's what
remember
it was.
her being in your chat and she was up on your panel and she's like, Jamie, and you're like, what, Tiffany? Block that woman, and you're like, who? And she's like,
Oh
block
Right, and
yeah.
it was blocked Sarah,
surviving
but that's
cancer
what she
or
was saying
something.
today,
No,
that
no,
it
it
was
wasn't
over. And he's
Sarah.
saying it didn't, that's like not what the big fallout
It
was, but
was
she's
not
saying that's what the
over
big
between
fallout
us.
was.
She keeps insisting that it was ended in November, and that's just not true.
That's not true. Oh my God, it's not true. I'm
It was.
sorry, but the I love you continued. The I mean,
She still gave me nudes in private in January.
right.
And
How is
that's
that
when y'all
over?
split up, right?
I mean, it wasn't like the same as it was before, but I
That
mean,
was just a little something to throw you to keep you, keep the claws in
right,
kind of thing.
keep me at bay or whatever, or keep me satisfied, or keep me
Right.
dangling. She's probably juggling another dude, or got back with Jeff or something. I don't know what the fuck is going
Like
on,
if
but
she does that with you on here, like what if there might be others in different
right,
communities that
I
she's
know. There's
doing that
probably
with?
other dudes she's doing the same thing with. She's probably, got tons of dudes out there on a string. But I'm the
Yeah,
problem?
what I was saying before is that you'd go in there and you'd get all the mods, or you would delete everybody that used to troll her. But she went on a 2-hour friggin' rant on her live saying he came in and he was being rude, demanding for me to delete my friend.
Yeah. Then
But
she called me a man baby and said I was afraid of words on the internet. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. And you could tell that was, I mean, look, that was bottled up, you know.
Yeah.
That didn't just
Yeah.
come out of nowhere.
She was probably pissed at me still from December.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't think she ever really got over that, you know.
Yeah.
And the thing is, whenever you think back, like, okay, because I mean, I think the call with Jeff is what she's obvious is one of the things she's obviously so angry
Mhm.
about. But the thing is, you know, she did that stream, the Penny Bunny stream, whatever. You reviewed it. As you were reviewing it, she was pumping out videos with private.
Hello?
Sorry. I got a message.
What
Sorry.
happened? What happened with Amber? I can't hear her
I
anymore.
think
She just
Amber,
like
you
cut
cut out a
out.
little bit.
I'm here. Sorry, I don't know why my screen's closing. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what was I saying? Anyway, like what I'm saying is before that you played that call with Jeff, I mean, she was already pumping out videos with private messages in them. You know, going around calling you gay,
Mm-hmm.
all kinds of shit.
Yeah. That was like the first week too. I was like, are you kidding me?
Mm-hmm. Fuck, this shouldn't be closing out on me. Sorry.
Yeah, my screen keeps on
What's
going black.
happening now, Lindsay?
Wait, is Scotty in here saying something?
Is your screen closing too, Lonnie?
Yeah, it's going black. That's why I keep like.
Mine too.
Yeah.
It's a pain in the ass, right?
Yeah, it goes to the lock screen and then you have to. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not just me. Okay.
No.
Like, damn, do I have to keep my finger on the fucking phone?
I was doing it a lot when I was on panel with Amanda the other day, but all the other panels I've been on, because I'm a panel whore,
I am too, boo.
As am I.
It's the only time. Every time it happens is only on Amanda's.
Well, I have shitty
Panel.
connection. I pay $10 a month for my motherfucking Wi-Fi, and so
It's
we all
not
just
your
gotta bear
Wi-Fi. It's
with
got
it.
nothing to do with your Wi-Fi. I
It's
don't know
not your
what's
Wi
wrong.
Fi.
It's not your Wi-Fi.
Well, glad I'm not the only one then.
Yeah, no, you're not the only one.
Where did Jamie go?
I hope he's all right. Like, this shit has to
He'll
stop,
probably be
man.
back.
He gets it in every direction, and it's not just all about Tiffany or anyone like that either. It's like other people in other communities. You know, it's.
Yeah.
Hey,
There
sorry.
he is.
I was just screenshotting something and it closed me out here.
No, I figured. I told everybody he'd probably be back.
Thing is, though, I mean, she does this. You know, Tiffany's never been afraid to just go in a chat and start going off. You
Right.
know.
Yeah, she's been afraid recently though.
Well, I just don't get why. Just
I feel like she's
have the
afraid
fucking
to.
conversation, Tiffany.
I feel like she's
He's
afraid
willing.
to be accountable for what she's done. Like she can't argue with the facts, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Can't manipulate them. Yeah, I don't see her here.
I don't
Every
either.
time I go to talk,
I think they're referring to a community post that she made about Lindsay a little while back. But
Who, Scotty?
yeah.
What did it say?
I think it was going after her husband or ex-husband.
Oh, yeah. Now, how did that come from Tiffany? That picture,
I don't know. I don't know. I think it had to do with her wedding picture.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
but that's okay, isn't it, Tiffany? You can still support that. That's okay, is it?
Well, it's, you know, since I guess Lindsay put it public, she'll justify like, well, it's in public, so it's fine.
Can
So a lot of
somebody
things are in
please
public.
time out Mac? Just time them out. You're getting on my nerves, bro.
Can you just ban him? Do we really think that this is going to be some kind of prized chatter?
Yeah, no, yeah, right, yeah, just go, yeah,
Is
thank
he
you.
adding a lot to
Rid
the
of him.
conversation?
because it's getting on my
He's
nerves.
not some
Yeah,
kind of intellectual titan who just said a bad word, you know?
Right.
He's like, me
right. Like
take
it's just
nap
more
nap
so
now.
me
Me eat Tootsie Roll now. Like, that's all he's saying in the chat.
Me eat Tootsie Roll now. The fuck?
Taken.
I mean, and I remember she accused Lindsay early on of emailing Jeff. Like, you know.
Right. And she never retracted that. I think all she
No.
did was she deleted the post. I was like, oh, there's your apology.
Right.
And she
I don't
keeps
think I
saying,
ever heard that one.
I actually told Lindsay in advance. You said, you're not going to get an apology. She's just going to probably delete the post, and that's it.
and she keeps saying you're the one that rang Jeff. No, Jeff rang you.
She keeps saying I went. First off, how stupid is it for her to say I went real life on her? We literally met and fucked.
Yeah.
How do you say that with a
That's
straight
pretty
face?
real life to me.
He
Fucking
went real
somebody. I
life on me.
mean,
Yeah, I did go real life on you, sweetheart. A couple of times.
Fucking hell.
I
Doesn't
mean,
get much more real life than that. Let's
right?
be
I mean,
honest.
just like, how do you say that? That's not the term to use here. The term to
I
use
feel
would
you,
be like,
Lindsay.
oh, he talked to my live-in roommate, or something. Don't say I went real life on you. We all know I went real life on you. There's video evidence of it. There's a stream we did. Remember? So strange.
It was crazy looking back on that. I mean, I didn't watch the whole thing, but
Yeah. And why is she? Can I just ask? Why is she so like? I'm just assuming here, but she seems like so humiliated over the fact that we had sex. Like, why is that like a taboo to mention?
It's not. But can I
she
ask you
knows that it
something
would bother
that I
you.
think is important, and I think that will clarify a lot when it comes to
But
whose
I'm saying
idea
that
was it to even bring in to record anything between the both of you? Was it more
okay,
so her?
okay. What are you talking about exactly?
Like record anything or take pictures of anything, like when you guys were together,
Okay,
like
can I
when you
go
guys
through
were
that?
intimate together.
I'll go through that in a second here.
Okay.
All right. What was I saying?
I
Oh,
don't know
okay.
because
You were
that
saying why is it like
Right,
impossible for her to admit that we had sex? And I said,
right,
well,
right. Amanda, are you like an ADD simulator or something?
no, but like it what you just said, it came to my mind or whatever. I'm just
Okay,
like,
okay, great. Okay. Sorry, I get thrown off track really easily when I get interrupted.
so do I.
So
I'm sorry.
it's okay. Um, I think that because here's the thing, when I say that, just allude to the fact that we had sex, like very normal kinds of sex, she feels humiliated or something for some reason, and I don't get it. I don't get why it is. Especially when she feels like totally at home sexually humiliating me in public. Like, why is that okay? And why
oh,
is her talking about not
She
having
feels
flashlight?
humiliated
Why?
because she didn't really want to do it because she was being a hoe. And when a hoe's a hoe, they shame themselves for it. Like they feel that shit. That's what it is.
Okay, well, I don't get that
no,
mindset.
wait,
I
no, no,
mean,
no. I think that she just, okay. She knows that bothers you. That's why.
what bothers me?
Like, well, okay, you're asking the question. Why is it humiliating to her that we had sex together? It's she wants to come across that way because she knows that that bothers you.
I don't think she ever really wanted to have sex with him. I think
But
she
the
wanted to use him. That's what I think. And
but
that's
the
why
I
she
mean,
shamed herself for it.
I
I
think she
mean,
wanted to.
she definitely wanted to. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, because here's the thing. Every time, like I've said that something alluding to that, she would do something like vengeful in return. Like she
Mhm.
would, run to an enemy, or she would, penalize me or get really angry. And I'm like, what is your deal? Like, why are you so? What is this attitude towards that?
Oh wait, are you saying before the big fallout she acted like this?
Well, what's funny is that one time I was in SG's chat that she got humiliated by something I said. I said, Tiffany, I said something along the lines. I can't remember
She gave
exactly what I
good
said.
head or
Like
something.
she gives good head or something like that. I can't remember. It was part of I was kind of joking around in the chat. And she felt so humiliated by that, and she let this SG woman just kind of dominate the discussion and shame her for it, and say that I was basically calling her a whore. And I'm like, I'm not calling her a fucking whore. Maybe that's what you're doing.
It's
Or
because
For her,
everyone.
it was only good for her in the moment. In the moment, if that makes sense with you guys. Other
okay.
than that, it wasn't.
Well, I
It was
didn't
more
get why she
using.
felt so insulted by that.
Well, okay. Think about her old community. What is she known
Mhm.
as?
A lot of
A
A
hoe.
things.
hoe.
A lot of
Right.
things.
Right. Okay. But a hoe is one, right?
Okay, sure.
Okay.
So she doesn't
And
want that reconfirmed. She wants everyone to think that she's a lady or something.
well, it's probably just adds to it in her mind, you know.
Right.
I
Cheat,
mean, the
but a
fact that
freak
you
is
in a
dead. Yep.
particular person's stream that was in her old community, yeah, you know.
Right. But the thing is, I never said that with any malicious intent. Intent is everything.
I see it
Yeah.
as there's so many people out there that body shame you and call you peanut, and that's her way of saying, hey, like, don't put me in that category. It's really hard to explain if
Yes,
that's.
there you go. The December makes the best point. That's what it is. Like,
Yeah, that too.
uh,
Yeah.
case cracked.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Right.
tries to avoid the fact that she's out there calling you gay all the time and shit like that. Like it's a body shaming thing that people do towards you, and
Well,
it's
the
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 gay
other thing is,
term.
if she's body shaming me, doesn't that reflect badly on her? Because we obviously had sex. It's like it wasn't a problem for her when we were doing it, so why talk
I
about it
haven't
now?
seen you talk about how skinny she is or fat she is or about her boobs, her waist, her down there's or nothing like that.
No, I try to avoid discussions of that stuff.
Well,
Like even
again,
you,
she
And
knows this
that's
is the
good.
type of
That
thing that
that's good as
bothers you,
hell.
you know?
Hmm.
I mean,
That gives me more respect, honestly, towards you.
like even you, like basically stuck up for her when someone put in your chat that, yeah, she could do with a set of boobs or something, and you're like, oh no, it's all right. She's got boobs, and then you just left it at that. That's all.
Hmm.
Basically, anything I've seen you do is facts, and it's responding. You've never gone out of your way to do something hurtful or whatever towards her
Or
in
say
Right.
response.
something super
right,
hurtful,
he's not
right?
all like, oh
That's more
yeah, she's
respect.
so ugly, she's so this, she's so that, you know,
No.
like right.
In fact, a lot of times I try to avoid talking about her if I can help it. Like even, I think in Auntie's chat they were talking about her, and I didn't say a word.
Especially when it comes to her privacy of her body. Right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we've done the flashlight emojis or whatever just because it's whatever, but I don't think I ever talked graphically
Oh, that ain't shit
about
compared to
that
what
shit.
she said about you and done
Yeah,
about you and involved herself with
and
about you.
that was just retaliatory, just because of the whole, her getting involved with the whole peanuts shit. Which, by the way, seems like a lot of people are dropping that now, which is good. They realized how unfunny it was. So,
Right.
No, it's
um,
old news.
Well,
It's
now
like,
it's more used so as like the nut case instead of peanut.
hey, X or good night, X amount. Okay, you want me to tell you about the recording stuff? Because I'll tell you all about it. All right.
Most definitely. Night
Okay.
X amount.
So, when I met Tiffany, she would use this video chat program called Jitsi. Okay, and she would invite me to it, and we would talk on there all the time. And we would just have talks. We would look at each other. Sometimes we'd get naughty, whatever. And sometimes I would take screenshots of like what was happening because I just thought she was hot. And she knew this. I would send her screenshots a lot. She would send me screenshots sometimes. So, but I never like recorded, any video or whatever, like on the phone. However, there was, I think, one time where we recorded on my computer. We were in this Jitsi program, right? Because you can get on there on your phone or on your desktop. And she knew that she was being recorded. She knew that. like, I was like literally at my computer, and I said, okay, I'm gonna record this. So she knew that that was being recorded. That was a video.
Mhm.
I've not put out anything of that. Um,
Attaboy.
yeah, the only things I've shown, and okay, so when we met, yes, I did take a video of her and I, doing our thing or whatever, right?
Mhm.
And so I did take like a few like screenshots of her face from that video, and I put them on community posts for like at least a couple weeks now, just because I kept hearing her talk shit on panels and putting shit out there, private shit out there
But
about
you have
me.
not shown her body, right?
No, I have not
That's what
shown
I meant
her.
first.
Well,
Right.
there was one photo where she had her legs spread open, but I censored everything. You don't see any boobs, you don't see any vagina, none of that. You
Right.
just see like her face and legs, and it's just whatever. But the rest is just her face, being shown. Now, I understand a lot of people probably don't agree with me posting this stuff, but you have to understand, for me, I was quite angry. Okay. She kept doing things to me out here to provoke me. Um, and so I would do these things as like a retaliation, I guess. But again, no private parts are shown, no sexual acts are shown, literally just her face.
Being called gay or called like small dick for any straight man, I'm just gonna throw this out there, is like the most insulting fucking thing you can do. So
Yeah.
I'm just going to agree with what he's saying here because that's not okay.
Well, there's
And
nothing
she
to twist.
knows this.
Yeah.
That's why.
And there's nothing to twist here. I'm telling the absolute truth here. I have nothing to hide. I did it all out in the open, all in public. People saw it. So there's no reason to, not be truthful about it. But here's the thing. The people, let's keep in mind, the people that she's aligned with have done way worse. Way, way, way worse. Okay? To me and others. That one dude that she's a mod for, he actually shared a woman's pussy pic with me.
Mm.
And this one woman is
Is it that ODN or that
yes,
long haired
that's the
fucker?
guy. Yes, that's the guy. I don't like to say his name because
The name we don't like to mention.
he's super
Sorry.
sensitive, and
But
he like
yeah, that's
picks up on
yeah,
any
okay.
mention of him.
Gotcha.
And he's like, "What? Someone talking about me?" He wakes up out of his fucking weed slumber and he starts, cracking out a scream. But
Weed slumber.
yeah.
Oh,
So like I said, and I already kind of went through before of what these people have done, but it's like she doesn't give a fuck, She just doesn't care. And so if she doesn't care, why should I care? You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
I just want to say one thing. For her to continue doing this and to continue just the whole handing out personal information or private things that happened in the private, I feel like it's a kink for her. She enjoys having her stuff put out there at this point. I mean, or otherwise she just would stop.
Right.
That's how I feel about that.
Well, I mean, yeah.
That's a good
I mean,
point.
you don't know people's personal kinks. I mean, you don't know. And honestly, at this point, if she's, I mean, look what she did tonight. The chat, the whole live stream wasn't even anything about her. She came in and made it about her.
That's weird.
And she brought up the whole, dick this and dick that and all this other shit, So at this point, that's kind of what I'm gathering is it's a kink for her, and she enjoys doing shit like this to people. She enjoys having other people's names ran into the ground, and that's just that.
Right.
Even if it means at the cost of her own, she don't give a fuck. I mean, it's the internet.
She feeds off the
Dementor.
negativity.
The Dementor said a funny comment. He said, Tiffany is trying to fill the void in her life with drugs, dick, and distraction. That'd be a good movie title.
Well, I mean, and the thing is, like, okay, I get it. I'm not trying to. I doubt she likes those types of pictures being out, right? But
I mean,
I do find
look
it
at how
kind
many
of like
times
she's got so many nude pics all over the
Yeah.
net.
Yeah, they're all over there.
So
Anyone can look them up, but she doesn't seem to care about that being out.
yeah, I mean, I can't help but kind of logically think that, like, well, wait a second.
And there's also worse about her on. hold on. There's worse on her on YouTube
Right.
of
Well,
her
and
body.
you would think that after the first nude picture got released, you would stop sending them, first of all.
Or she would maybe just stop the bullshit.
Or just stop sending nude pictures to any random guy on the internet.
Well, I get what
mean,
you're saying. Yeah.
I mean, after the first one was leaked, that would have taught me
Well,
enough of a lesson to stop.
the other thing,
Period.
the flip side of this coin is she's also sent other men's dicks around.
Right.
So she's not innocent at all. She's
Like Ken
trying
said,
really
reminds
hard.
me of Melissa Jade selling her panties at the fucking
She's
7-Eleven. That's
trying
what gives
really
me shit,
hard to
is
be
what
the
it sounds
victim
like.
here, and she's just not. So,
Exactly. I don't know. But that's all I wanted to say. I'm going to get off.
all
Yeah,
right,
Thank
but
you, Aiden.
see, the problem is that
later, bitch for life.
these a lot of
Bye.
these
See you later.
idiots and some of
Bye.
bye bitch these idiots,
Hmm.
and they just happen to be your biggest haters as well. They don't really care.
Right.
Like they don't care what her internet past is or whatever. They're just they'll
Yeah.
praise her a victim because it helps with what they want to do.
And the
Right.
thing is, we don't know what she has sent to others, like the haters and stuff, because Scabies, she mentioned something on one of her other lives saying that she's got a lot of stuff that she can put out there. And
Right.
we keep talking about Lakin because I know everyone in my chat loves talking about
She's
him. And,
probably
What
handing
get,
shit to her right now.
Oh
the thing
yeah.
that gets me is that whole, like, it was like a threat in chat. And I'm sorry, I'm going to go back to it. Like, it was like you were threatening in chat to basically fuck with me because I'm going to put this out here. So whatever, what do you have? Like, why do you have to do that?
Well, yeah, she said, because how did I say it? I said, well, either the both of you stop or this is just going to keep going.
Right.
Pretty much what I was, and she made the comment, "Oh, Amber, it's going to stop."
But I seen it.
So,
Yeah, it was like threats in chat, in my opinion.
right. What does that mean?
She thinks she's gonna do something to me that's gonna make me stop.
Legally, I mean, that's why I came up when I came up here. First thing I said is, there's no case. Neither one of you have a case at this point. I mean, just being honest.
And
'Cause
honest, it costs so much money to do so. It's just
oh
not.
God, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen overnight either. I mean, it's
Well, it'd be stupid at this point to even do this because I am perfectly willing to stop any and all operations concerning her, provided she stops.
but how many times
Mhm.
have you said that, Lakin, and she hasn't? She's just
That's
gone
but
harder on you.
I'm just
right.
saying that if she wanted me to stop, all she'd have to do is just stop, and it would be
Mhm.
that simple.
And that's simple. That's actually that's a solution. So you can't
And not just that, but like if
fight.
you have a man at home, like you have a whole ass, like you're in a whole relationship. What are you doing?
Yeah, I think she probably already passed the photos and all that. She's probably waiting for the right time to drop them or whatever because she wants to really twist the knife. She's
Mhm.
drawing it out. I mean, Scotty basically said that on her stream, and I don't
Yeah, she
even
did.
get why. I don't deserve what the fuck Scotty's doing to me. I don't. I helped that bitch
No.
last year. I helped her over the phone. When she was feeling suicidal, I talked her down off the fucking ledge, and then I just walked away. And then the one instance where I talked to her over the phone, because I wanted to record the recording of that J-Rom guy threatening Tiffany. I did that for Tiffany. I never would have fucking done that if I knew what kind of person she was and that she would flip on me this easily. So, I mean, if I could take that back, I totally fucking would because I did it for someone who wasn't loyal to me at all.
I seen you were always there. Like when it come to Scotty, like any like posts, any type of comments, any type of streams, anything, it's like you were right there.
Hmm.
And so I could tell that was a close bond or whatever. And then so that I know that had to have hurt.
That is exactly right, Siren. You can take down the posts and stuff,
Yeah,
but she won't stop.
yeah.
Well,
Well,
yeah, it's clear that she doesn't want it to. Because I mean, that's an easy solution. I mean, trust me, there's times in the past where I wish some of my haters would have said, "Look, if you stop, I'll stop."
Right.
So if that's really what she wants, but I mean, that just shows she doesn't want it to. Because if she's
Right.
not taking that offer, then she wants to
I'm
be able to
seeing that more
trash
and more
you and
myself,
not have
Amber.
any. Yeah, she wants to be able to keep trashing you and not get any pushback.
Right. Well,
She
that's just
wants,
not the kind of guy I am.
she wants brownie points from the haters.
I'm not gonna let her off the hook that easily.
Well, and you shouldn't either. If she wants to dish it back at her. And I know everyone says, oh, just let it go. But you're not living this. You're not living what he's going
But
through
it's
every
not,
day,
this
guys.
is not fair for them because he's
Yeah.
a male and she's a female. So he's automatically going to be the bad guy, the fall guy.
Irish twin, whatever woman she is now, she was ruined a long time ago, and it wasn't by me.
Yeah, a long, long time ago.
I don't know if that's what you were insinuating, or you're saying what she's doing is ruining her as a woman, or are you're saying that in your opinion as a woman yourself? See, that was a confusing sentence. It's growing my ego. I don't know what do you mean growing my ego? What do you mean? Nothing is growing my fucking
Who said
ego.
growing your ego?
It's growing
It's
her ego because she
pissing me
knows she's
off
got
is what it
something.
is.
She knows she's got something over Lakin's head,
Mhm.
and you warned her number of times, and there's proof out there. Don't fuck with me, Tiffany. I will put stuff out there. She kept on doing it, and you're like, bam.
Well, she had the opportunity to have a conversation tonight. Like, I'm sure she's had opportunities before, but I'm saying like she had the opportunity tonight. And I just want to say publicly, like on my part personally, if she doesn't take this opportunity and and then tries to further this and keep this shit going, or even do and go to the popos or whatever, like then that just goes to give me what I need as to knowing completely and for sure, like that she is who she is because I still have like a percentage held on, you know what I mean? Like of okay, let me respect you and let me respect him and it be what it is and then so but
Yeah,
if she goes through if she keeps going with this, like I'm done. I'm just done after that.
like you can even have her on panel, all of us drop down, and you can turn off the chat. So it's basically just Lakin, you, and her on panel. If she wants to stop this shit right now and go like different ways and just stop it, then that's another option too. We're not all have to like bombard her with all this
Right.
shit. We can do it like being in the chat, but like listening to support Lakin. But we can also do it other ways as well. Turn off the chat, have everyone come down off panel, and get out in the open now. Both
Right,
agree
like
not
I
to
would
talk
let them
about each other.
completely overtake and do what they got to do, but just kind of be on standby.
Yeah.
Well, but I mean, honestly, I don't think any conversation will go anywhere because I mean, unless there's an actual goal to have a resolve and go your separate ways, I don't see even the point. It's just going to be, you know what I mean?
So she just posted something like 20 minutes ago
Hmm.
on one of her backup channels. It's a text conversation between her and Jeff.
Okay.
And it says, well, there's a couple of things to unpack here. She sent something with an emoji, and it says truth bomb. It's like a laughing emoji with truth bomb or something. And then Jeff says, I seen her stuff. And then Tiff says, someone just sent that to me. And then Jeff says, Jamie's mad because you go to other chats still. What's the big deal? He doesn't own you. So my question
What in the fuck?
is this the same Jeff psychopath gay guy that you live with who you hate?
I think she was perceiving you more so as a friend, like an internet friend, just a
Okay, shut up.
close friend
Shut up. That's
versus
not
a
true at all.
relationship.
It's not true at all, Amanda.
No.
No,
Oh,
not at all.
really? Oh, well,
No,
that's
No.
not at all.
okay. Oh,
Not at
sorry.
all.
Well, that's what I thought. I didn't know.
Nope. No.
I love
No.
you. I want to marry you.
Nope, nope, nope. Not even gonna entertain that. Yeah, no. This woman really lives in a fantasy land.
Oh, damn.
So what is it? What is this really doing? Is she admitting like this was some kind of like con with Jeff or something? Like,
Right. I'm confused as fuck.
is that what that's supposed to imply? Like, was she just like trolling everyone the whole time? I mean, you kind of admitted that something
Didn't
like
she
that.
like get you to like play Captain Save-A-Ho quite a few times?
Well, I mean, he defended her.
That's what, no, like saying, I'm being abused, I'm being like held, what,
So
and
here's the other
getting
question.
me to be drawing more that way.
Oh.
And here's the other question. What did someone send Tiffany that was something about a woman?
I'm so lost.
You got to look at the screenshot. It's look in the mod chat if you're in there.
Let me see. Hang on.
I seen her stuff. Someone just sent that to me. And first off, I'm not mad that she goes to other chats. I'm mad because she keeps talking shit and giving private information up to my enemies. I mean, what about that is so hard for you to
And
digest?
threatening.
It's not that hard to understand.
I'm just cooking dinner, but I'll still be here. Okay, guys?
I mean, how many times do we have to show that Tiffany calls this guy a gay psychopath in private? If he's a gay psychopath roommate who you hate, what a kind of inside joke are you having with him here, Tiff? You realize how weird that is?
That's what I'm saying. I just don't understand their relationship. It's weird as fuck.
I don't either. I mean, he's a drug dealer, Nazi.
Well, that's why I made assumptions as to why, because I don't know.
Right. And no, I don't own you, Tiff. I never did. I don't think I was asking for ownership. I think transparency, honesty was all I asked for. I didn't even get that. So
Loyalty and respect.
Bizarre.
yeah, loyalty,
Wait, so he
respect.
sees everything, so he knows all about it then? Like, oh, wow.
That's true. Tiffany has access to Jeff's phone, so she could have easily just texted herself something from his phone.
That whole thing is just okay. Yeah, I don't even know what to say because the
Very
whole
Yeah,
thing
it's
bizarre.
is
too weird for me.
bizarre.
It's just too fucking weird.
Yeah,
Very bizarre. I don't really know what she's trying to accomplish here.
that's the same gay psychopath that everybody donated so she could leave.
Yep.
Like what?
Yep. Truth bomb. There's a truth bomb for you.
I mean, it's
He
like
literally got
Then they
money from
both gotta
people
be fucking on that.
in on it, right? They both have to be in on it. Maybe like she let him in on the grift, saying like, "Hey, I was getting some money from some idiots on YouTube today. You want to cut?" And he's like, "Yeah, just give me some for gas or whatever." She's like, "Okay, cool.
Right, just kind of like, hey, play along with this.
Yeah, play along."
I don't know. He seems pretty genuine on that call.
Well, I mean, maybe he's a good actor. Who knows?
He's
Yeah.
good at manipulating. That a lot of people are. If that's, I'm just saying.
But her screaming and stuff. I mean,
Yeah, maybe like because the thing is, she goes
That could have been a
around.
real argument.
She goes around calling this guy a gay psychopath behind his back, right? But maybe like, when they talk, she like pleases him sexually or whatever, and he kind of just forgets about it. It's like, okay, whatever, you can do whatever and say whatever on the internet. It's just the internet, who cares? Maybe that's how he
yeah.
rationalizes it. He just has zero
Yeah,
self-respect.
I think they were both full of bullshit, and that's why I kept commenting when like you were showing that clip or whatever, Jamie. I was like, I feel like so much deception on his end as well.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they both have like a lot of dirt on each other, and so they just have to stay with one another and raise each other's kids because they're just stuck like that.
All around bizarre. I don't even know.
Extremely
what to say.
bizarre. Yes, he is a cuck, Lindsay. And how is he your fucking family when he's your gay roommate? Doesn't make no fucking sense. It's not your
Yeah, that
family.
doesn't. I just tried making sense of it in my head, and it's hurting my brain.
It doesn't make sense. Even if they once dated a long time ago, like years ago, it's still not your family.
Mm-hmm.
And that's weird for her to say that she wants to leave her home for months on end, saying she wants to leave. She's saving up money. She's trying to get a job to leave. She's raising money on YouTube to leave. But that's her family?
It
What
would
the
be
fuck?
it would be different if that
I think
child
that's her
was
financial
Jeff's.
support system.
If that child was Jeff's, then they would be family.
Right.
Right. Yeah, no, he just has his kid. She has her kid. And then she has another kid who lives in Hawaii, who's fully grown. And she's a grandma now. You'd think she'd be focusing on that.
Yeah.
A grandma?
A new
Oh,
baby too, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah, the
it's
new baby. Why isn't she, planning on just going to Hawaii to see her new grandbaby?
yeah.
She
well,
fucking around with
congrats.
people
Go
on
focus
YouTube.
on that.
It's all so weird.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I can do weird. Like, I'm weird as fuck, but that's just too weird.
So, I mean, what were y'all talking about when she came in chat? Were y'all just shooting the shit up here? And
Dude, I come on here and then I was just talking about whatever and I got stoned as a bone. And then so I was just ranting and raving about anything and everything and everybody, but nothing about it wasn't I did not say like and I did not say tip, none of that. And then I started crying and I was talking about how, like this whole like people showing pictures of my fucking mom and like my deceased family member in a in a photo and under an alt like and then sharing that and clipping that and using that upset me, and
yeah.
that's all it was. And then all of a sudden like Pink come up, calm me down, she's like, hey, use a bad bitch, remember, use a bad bitch, type shit, getting me hyped up to get me to stop crying. And then so did Morky Mom, she come up too, and it's like then all of a sudden I go to just back to talking and ranting, and then but nothing was about anything that could have made her come in here and start talking and just
Right.
right off the wall, liking this, liking that. Like I think one of her first comments was, "So you're okay with what like and posted?" Like what the fuck?
I thought that the time for guilt trips was over. I thought that ended like 2 weeks ago, and then we were on to the next phase. The just trashing my community phase. But apparently she's back to the guilt tripping phase.
Did you post something again? Did you make another community post or something? Like a pic of
No,
her?
no, I just that one video that you,
The
you
video.
commented on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just one little pic at the end, but there's just her face,
Right. Okay.
and that's just because she's calling me gay on a panel, which I think I showed pretty clearly the cause and effect.
Right.
Like, just shut up.
And I don't care if people get upset because I said that it's mainly straight men. It is like for a straight man, it is not okay. And I'm not trying to offend anybody else that's not straight. I'm just saying for straight men, that's one thing you don't do is you don't talk and say that they're gay or that their fucking dicks are small. Like you don't
Yeah,
do that.
and
That's a no
Right.
no.
let's also just keep in mind, I helped this bitch out a lot. Okay, I helped her with her channel. I helped her get emotional support, monetary support. I helped her in private, obviously. I mean, I cared about her. I cared for her. I gave her money when she said she didn't have money for food. I mean, I literally paid for the whole trip to see her. I mean, I was doing anything for her.
So she didn't have to put forth a cent.
Right. Well, she didn't have money, according to her.
But what I'm saying is like she didn't put forth anything. It was all given to her.
Yeah.
This is true. I mean, he cared about her a lot.
Yeah. So, and then for her to just turn around and do I mean, you would never, ever do that when someone has given so much to you. Why the fuck would she make this kind of move in the last month? Like, who would do something like this? To show, like, she's not appreciative at all.
Right.
Well, actually, she didn't send it to me, Kim. She sent it to Yaxley. This was like back 2 years ago or so when they used to talk. I just got the screenshot from him, and I showed it on a panel. But yeah, she did record Jeff's kid while he was screaming, and then said some kind of derogatory things about him. I mean, that kid's apparently also a psychopath, according to her. Everyone's a psychopath. You're a psychopath, and you're a psychopath, and you're a psychopath. You're all
right.
psychopaths. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yep.
Nobody was even like, I wasn't even in here talking about anything like that. That's the point though. Like that wasn't even the subject or the topic. And
Right.
she just came in and started commenting. And then after like the third, fourth comment, I just kind of, after I, seen it, I was like, hey, no. After I read it, I was like, I'm not gonna do that unless if he's here. Like if he's not here, you gotta go. Like, cause I'm not doing this shit. Unless if you want to just be cordial and just talk about whatever the fuck I'm talking, you like, please go, just go. And even if not, please go. Like, just go either way. No offense, but just go either way.
So the question is, what did Tiffany send Jeff? Let's theorize.
Hmm.
And the hint is, I've seen her stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What is that?
Sounds like someone's porn,
Hmm.
or maybe their content on YouTube. So it's a female content creator, I guess.
Maybe it's somebody. I don't know. One of those chicks that she fights with.
Saying they've seen her stuff.
Seen her stuff. Oh, maybe she put a link to your stream in his texted it to him, and I guess maybe said
Oh.
something and with the laughy emoji, and then he said, yeah, I've seen her stuff, and then probably heard this stream, so he's probably listening in now. Hey, Jeff. Jeff who doesn't get involved in
Jeff,
YouTube
you're more
stuff.
than welcome to click
Hey.
the link as well. It is pinned. Like Jeff, please come and speak to.
I
Let's
mean,
hear
well,
about it.
he's come into chats tons of times. That's how I met Jeff. He came to my channel, but I went real life on her. Okay.
It's bizarre.
Read it again. So, okay, it says it's a conversation with Jeff. Actually, hold on here. I'm looking at this a little differently now.
Is it one of the comments that I need to pin or
No,
what?
no.
Okay.
Like I said, it's a community post that she made like 30 minutes ago.
I can share the screen with you.
You can't share the screen, sweetheart. I'm on my phone.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
didn't.
I see what else is going on here. I didn't see this. There's more than just one laughy emoji. There's a whole row of them behind Jeff's name. It's like almost 90% blacked out because of the transparency of the name. But so she sent something with a bunch of emojis, and he says, I seen her stuff. And then she puts truth bomb over it. And then she says, someone just sent that to me. And then, because this is Jeff apparently saying, Jamie's mad because you go to other chats still. What's the big deal? He doesn't own you. Well, here's the thing also. This was a prevalent thing for both Jeff and myself. She would tell Jeff one thing, and then she would tell me another thing. So she's probably not even telling him the whole story, you know?
Well,
She'll tell him half the story, probably fill in the gaps with lies, you know?
also that doesn't have a date on it, does it?
Right. You don't
So
know
this
when that
could
was.
be a text from
That's what I was gonna
when
ask.
y'all
Is
were
it dated?
together, and
Right. It could have been
he's
months ago.
trying to, figure it out. So he's like, "Why is he mad at you?" I don't know.
Yeah. So
Because he's trying to figure it out for himself.
That's
The same
what I'm
as
saying.
Lycan is trying to do because she's giving different versions of herself to
Well,
them.
yeah, that's what
she
I'm
does.
saying.
See, and that right there, she keeps calling me fake, but she's the fake one. literally showing a different face to whoever. She's a true psychopath.
That's a lot of work.
Yeah, well,
Because
she somehow.
she's the type of person she's so comfortable to be around and so easy to be around, and she just kind of pulls you in and makes you feel like you're understood. And so she can get anybody with that. Anybody.
Yeah.
Clearly, she convinced freaking Granny to like her.
Right.
And I
Right.
mean,
Well,
think about it.
it's all in the pursuit of pissing off Lysol, So it makes it
Well,
easier.
true.
Yeah,
It's
that's
smoother.
the hose gang.
Yeah, hose gang. I mean, these women, they all like to run together, when it's going against the man, they're like, yeah, we get to finally get our revenge on the man. Oh, right. Yeah. So he told me that she was going to pick up her female friend from the airport who came in from Utah, I believe. So that's what she told him. I guess to convince him
Another thing,
to
Tiffany,
let her.
you saying that
Well,
Lycan doesn't really like me and he just tolerates me and he can't stand me and I'm boring and I'm annoying and he hates me and he's just so mean to me and this and that. Granny's watching doesn't like you. She
right.
doesn't.
Nobody
Well,
over there likes her.
that's what they say, that they go into chats privately together, and Lakin talks mad shit about all his mods and all the people that donate to him and all this bullshit. And I'm thinking, damn, if he's talking shit about me, man, like, I'm out of here. Like, I don't put up with that shit.
Do you know who this Uptown girl is, Amanda?
Yeah, she's been in here quite a few times. Let me
Okay,
see. She's
well,
saying
who is
something.
bullying? No one's bullying anyone.
I'm looking for her. I can't see her comment. Hold
But she's got the
on.
blue U avatar.
Okay, yeah, I don't know what she's
Why
talking
are you
about then.
asking me
She's
that?
usually she's usually doesn't
They
comment
seem
much.
like they might be like British or something.
Yeah, they usually don't comment much.
What? Let me know who you are, first of all,
Yeah, we don't know who the
before I
fuck
have
you
any
are.
conversation with you. I'm not
Oh,
gonna.
earlier in
Uptown
the
Girl, no,
chat,
we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. Can you time out Uptown Girl? Uptown Girl, like come in here and be respectful, or like no, because I feel like I don't know who you are. I just know that I've seen you a few times come into my chats, and we're not gonna do that.
there's a lot of manipulation going on in this
Think
community.
about that, Amber. For real. Why is everybody coming? I mean, it's always.
Poor Amber.
Think about that, Amber.
But I
I don't
got
know
Think
you,
about
boo.
it,
who's bullying
Amber.
right now.
Don't you have
We're just having a freaking conversation up here.
right? Yeah. Well,
She's welcome here. She's cool here, but just I'm not gonna have that. So you're timed out, and if you want to come back and not
Lakin,
do that, that's cool.
Lakin. That's how Lonnie says my name, Lakin.
Shut up.
Hi, Jack.
I love your accent, Lonnie.
Lakin,
Lakin.
Lakin.
Like, and it's so sophisticated.
Could call you shithead, but you know.
Shithead.
I mean, first tell me who's bullying, and
People just need to leave you alone, Amber. I'm getting fucking pissed.
They do. If they
You're
don't leave
not even
Amber alone, I'm
Amber's
gonna.
not even doing anything. She has not done anything wrong
If
up
they
here
don't leave Amber
tonight.
alone, I'm gonna piss on their head.
no, y'all don't
Fuck
want
pissing on their
that.
head. We will straight piss in your mouth wide open.
I will do that, and I'll make you swallow
Flip that, bitches. Yes, we will make
all
you swallow
all the
Google.
piss,
Amber's gorgeous, man.
Oh,
and then I'll
Jelly.
take a picture of you and I'll put you in a
thank you, Lonnie.
magazine called Piss Drinkers.
Give him a golden shower.
Golden. I was about to
Yep,
say golden shower.
golden
Golden
shower.
shower.
God, can you
What do
imagine?
you
Like
think about
people are
that?
into that. What you think
They,
about that, Amber?
apparently they are.
I know. I've heard of people into that. Ugh. Sounds horrible. There's nothing
Very,
sexy about that in the least.
very strange.
Very
But we
strange.
don't kink shame here. We don't kink shame.
No,
Stranger danger.
sorry. If anybody likes that, you just golden shower away.
Yeah.
Clipped, not giggled.
Cliff not giggled.
Hey, Jax.
Oh, by the way, I don't know if Tiffany's still listening, but I have not given your nudes to anybody. So I don't know what she heard Crafton say or something, but I don't know what the hell that was. But I haven't given any nudes to anyone. No
Oh, I know,
nudes,
What's better
Kim.
off?
no nudes, no porn, no nothing. Oh, and this other thing. She said on a panel the other day that I said that I was going to sell her nudes to someone. And that's the exact opposite of what I said. I said because
Better
someone
drop, you
offered
can't sell
me.
them. How somebody else
Hold
gonna
on, let
sell
me
them?
finish this. Let me finish this. Very important. Someone asked me if I would sell her nudes or whatever, right? And I said no sale. So I deliberately said no, I would not sell her stuff. So just making that perfectly clear. I mean, the last time, like, look, you know how many times people misquoted me on from a panel and acted like I said, "Oh, they enjoy getting ard. Women enjoy getting ard." I
No,
didn't ever
good
said that.
God.
I literally said
Yes.
that it's not like, but I got muffled because someone was talking over me, and they didn't hear the "it's not like" part. They just heard she enjoys it. Like, oh, you're saying women enjoy it? Like, no, I said it's not like women enjoy it.
They still throw that up.
Yeah, I hate being misquoted.
Well, when I first
So
listened
do
to it,
I.
I honestly thought the same and I was offended. But then when I went back and like getting to know you, I know it's not that.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And this is a total side note, but hey, I think we could use some other topics, right?
Hmm.
I noticed like freaking Captain Kangaroo, like it never fails. Anytime Miss P is the topic, without fail, he's always coming straight in there to say, liking sent a very pornographic image to Mrs. P.
He sent a porn. He
You're a
sent a
predator.
porn.
A
I can't
very
even say it right.
pornographic
You're a
image.
predator.
You're a predator. You're a
Because
predator
you're
like him.
predator, man. Yeah, man.
You saying you're
Yes,
fucking
like that.
porn
Yep.
like him. Hey, how you gonna say fucking Mrs. P a fucking
Yeah.
porn? Fuck is wrong with you, fucking predator?
What's
It
wrong with
sounds
you,
just like
man?
the same.
What's
Yep,
wrong with
like
you?
that.
No, literally, I looked on Google like sex image or whatever, found one, and then just gave it to Mrs. P to porn bomb one of these streams where Sally Ann and CJ were restreaming her community wall.
Right.
Was it a bad idea?
Right, like
Probably.
here's some ammunition. Here you go. Use
It
it.
was, but it was
Bomb.
literally
Boom.
just an image from Google. I didn't look very hard for it.
Well, and they act like, they do realize she has a child. So that means
Right,
she has had sex before. This is an adult.
right,
Like, what? Why is it so horrible that she saw a pornographic image?
right.
Like,
Well, I guess because they infantilize her. You know,
yeah.
they consider her
Well,
to be like
she
a
tells
child.
everybody that they're
Right.
Which
gonna
I was about
come
to
off of
say,
her appearance and her
right,
body.
meanwhile, over on her channel, she's all like, go jack off and fuck you. And,
why
Right,
don't
like
you
I
do?
hope you get
Why
your
don't you go
jollies off
jack off?
of
Why don't
seeing
you
me
go
in this
sleep?
nighty.
Why don't you go sleep with your partner? Why don't you go
right.
fucking get your jollies and your orgasms? Like, okay, well,
Right.
there's no child we're messing with here.
Oh, y'all are sweet. And by the way, yes, Kim, you're my fellow redhead.
Oh,
Just reading back some of the
Oh
comments.
no, I hope everything comes out okay and you feel better.
But yeah, that's hysterical. They love to hang on to that. They love to hang on to the women enjoy getting ard.
yeah.
They still hang on to the push me thing. And of course the
They try to
inevitable,
use everything that is used over here over there, whether it's the push me, the trigger, it doesn't it really I can't even just there's so many things. They try to use them.
right. So Uptown Girl, why are you asking why are you saying something like, I thought you were against bullying? Explain who's being bullied.
You're more than welcome to come up on panel, Uptown Girl. I don't think I've ever seen you up on panel, but I'm just saying you're more than welcome. The link is pinned.
I mean,
That
there's
goes for anybody.
bullying.
Anybody who wants to come up, you can come up.
Right. There's bullying, and then there's going back and forth. Two different things completely.
Not even
And
Yeah.
then
going
there's
back and forth,
dog
responding.
piling,
You just respond.
which
Right.
I'm really against dog piling, and
Yeah, I don't like
that's
it
what they're
either.
doing to Jamie.
Yeah, and they probably think, or Tiffany probably, or she's trying to assert that, she got dogpiled or whatever, but that's not the case.
Right. Exactly, Kimberly. Explain yourself, Amber.
Well, I'm getting intel from behind the scenes that text
Mm-hmm.
might not even be that might not be legit. Like it's probably just her texting herself.
Like fabricated.
Yeah. I don't even know what she's trying to prove with it though. It's
Like
weird.
a Mrs. P type shit. I'm
Yep.
not trying to. I'm not talking about Mrs. P. I'm just saying but it's similar.
Well, I've been saying that Tiffany is like Mrs. P. They have very similar patterns.
I know, but
They
I
do in
promise
a
you,
way.
I wouldn't. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying.
Yeah, they throw tantrums, they play victim, and then they flip flop to the other side. Immediately start hating the people they were previously friends with and loved and cared about. Leech off of everyone, never contribute anything.
They get people to care about them, and then
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, very similar. Attention turns her on.
It's the true definition of an attention whore.
That is
I'm
a
a YouTube
true.
whore. That's an attention whore.
That is a histrionic right there. They do these little theatrical things just to get attention on here. There's some narcissism in there, but I guess the main attributes are just trying to get attention at any expense.
And when the well runs dry, they've got to refill it because whoever is not doing well enough to keep it, filled. Yep.
I just don't get one of the main things I've thought about just in the entire time that I've known Tiffany, but especially in the last month. And this probably was one of my first red flags when I was first starting to talk to her that I just overlooked.
If she's respectful, she's fine.
What I was thinking was, what does she get out of this? Why the constant back and forths on YouTube? Why the constant videos? Why is she talking about this person or caring about what this person says or responding to this? Like, what are you getting? You're not getting paid. There's no money being exchanged here. You're not doing this for money. So what is she getting? What's the ultimate end goal?
No cash apps and PayPals or nothing.
No. I mean, she might get the occasional Cash App or super chat here or there, but it's compared to all the drama that she
it's more an ego attention thing.
Right. Compared to all the drama that she starts around here, it's the money does not stack up.
Right.
So I have to believe she's just doing this for attention or validation or supply or just to keep her busy because she's bored. I don't know what it is, but I've always wondered it in the back of my mind. Why the fuck? There would be times where she's on YouTube for hours, not even responding to my texts, and I'm like, what is up with this chick? Why is she not responding back?
I mean, there's a lot of us who can come on here and make no money off of it, and it's just because of, you know what I mean, the connection, right?
Yeah. Well, you're more of using this as an outlet kind of thing. Maybe grift a little bit.
Not a
behind
freaking
the scenes.
I'm gonna take from you, meet up with you, screw you, fuck you over, exploit you, harass you, type thing.
Well, she says, speaking on that, she says, a lot about me exploiting her. Well, I mean, if she wants to stop being exploited, then she should stop exploiting other people, should she not? We need to come to some kind of, just me thinking about it, rationally or logically. Apparently, I'm misstepping because, there's some people who've known her for years who tell me look, you're trying to rationalize with something that can't be rationalized with. All these things that she does are automatic. automatic functions for her. She doesn't think about anything before she does it. It's just their pre-programmed thing she's going to do every time.
Right.
So it's
Pointless,
automatic,
right?
and you can't reason with it. You can't logic with it.
Uptown Girl. So, okay. I don't know I have no clue what Armchair Detective has to do with any of this.
I'm looking for the comment. I don't see it. What'd she say?
And it's way back. And then they make another comment. Amber has been bullied more than you could recognize. I don't know who you're, like, if you're talking to the chat or what.
I don't know.
This is very confusing.
Amanda, you gather some really weird, strange freaks on your
I
channel.
mean,
I'm weird. I'm weird as fuck, but like I said, I'm only weird to an extent, and further than that extent, I can't understand.
Well,
Cause Uptown Girl, I don't get what you're getting at here. You're you're jumping around here. What the fuck?
I don't know if they're for
Uptown
me or
Girl,
against me. I can't really tell.
she's been living in a
I
white
know that.
bread
Stop. It's
world.
gonna get stuck in my fucking head. Stop it. It's gonna get stuck in my head.
Nothing but a great guy. I'm gonna try to follow that
We don't know the
Uptown
words.
Girl.
She's been living in
In
an
a
uptown world. Exactly.
For a street guy.
Yeah, are those dog emojis? Like, are you?
If she don't quit, you guys just time her out or boot her and get rid of her. 'Cause I'm not putting up with it.
Yeah, it's just
And
distracting.
when she tells me she
I
runs from her,
That's my favorite part. That's my favorite.
I replied to your comment on my short too, Amber. It's called Melon, and it's $9 a month, and it's unlimited streaming.
Do you like it?
Yeah, it's not too bad, but sometimes if you get over 4 people on your panel at once, it sort of lags a bit. But it's not as bad as sometimes.
Oh my goodness, are you quitting Uptown Girl? Like AD's channel? Do you know how motherfucking long ago he's been out of style and out of fashion? Like that must have been ages ago, boo. What the hell?
Yeah, that was like 2 years ago, pretty much.
Talk about hold a grudge. You're one of those that we talk about, like, watch out for on here if that's the case.
Damn, they going way back.
Lakin and I were talking about it on my stream last night. It's good for beginners, and it's also good if you're on a budget.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. It's a different look, that's for sure.
Yeah,
like
it is.
The one thing that drives me nuts is that you see how we have our bubbles here? It's like it's a lot of screen and the bubbles seem really small.
Yeah, they're smaller.
Yeah.
It's not as cool looking. Looks weird.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a small thing, but
looks dumb.
Doesn't look dumb.
Oh, she just went live. Okay, of course she did.
I knew that.
Let me guess. She's gonna be like, okay, it's called "It's Okay to Defend Yourself." And here's how I know, by the way, that she got a community guideline strike on her main channel. Because she went live from her backup channel. She's only been posting on her backup channels the last couple of days.
Listen, damn it, Lycan, I swear, if I'm brought up, she come in here. I didn't go to her. I didn't go nowhere. I was in my own shit, okay? And she come in here. And so if I get brought up, I'm going to get pissed.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't find her live. She's not on the Tiffany one, but she must be on her backup one, like you said, Lakin.
I found her.
Like 3 different channels. I mean, that we know of. I mean, like, she could have many others.
Yeah, like, why you always got to be so quiet? Like, I'm like, my kids are asleep and Tyler's in there even laid down now, I think. And I'm still not going like this and this and this. You get what I'm saying? So, why? Is you finna get beat down? What? Like, what? Oh, I thought you was laying down. Okay, well, stop. The hell? He said, I'm gonna beat your ass. Shut up. So you joke face listening to him.
Well, yeah, she's got 2 channels that she goes live from besides her main one.
That's what I thought about too. I was like, is it so that like Jeff or the other whoever else surrounds her can't hear, I guess, but
Right.
I don't know.
Oh, well, Amy, let's see. Amanda here was live and Tiffany came in the chat. And basically just went from there.
Did you guys hear that?
What?
That crack? I keep cracking my back, and I think I'm slowly breaking it.
Oh
Like,
no.
oh goodness. Well, you
Hang on.
needed that then. Your back needed that.
My neck. My back.
I was just about to, I swear, and you got beat me to it. I went to go hit the unmute, and I was like,
Well, that epidural when I had my son, that fucked my back up.
Oh no, really?
they
Yeah, they
got
had to
gas
put,
trapped in my back when they did mine, them fuckers.
because I
See,
moved and they had to take it out and put it
oh,
back in. And since then, and then my others, I'm like, hell to the no.
No,
And I just had them
they
all
drilled into like my
natural.
actual bones with it.
Yeah,
damn.
no.
Yeah, see, I remember, I'll never forget, like, because nobody told me that you can't move when you get the epidural, right? So I'm sitting there just in freaking
Ooh,
pain and whatnot, and thinking like, oh God. And then they tell me right before, by the way, you can't move because, you
yeah,
could get
that can paralyze.
paralyzed.
Yeah, that'll
Yeah.
paralyze you.
Yeah,
And I
it's
was like freaking out. I'm like, I can't move. What are you talking about? I just remember holding like somebody's hand and just
Right, but
breathing
the whole
and
time
trying
you're
to be
still your
still.
body's shaking a little bit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
you
Yep.
go on the side of the bed and then you get like a pillow and they hand you a pillow and then you get contractions and it's like you tense your back up. And
Yep.
it's like, well, you try not to get a needle in
Did you
your
guys have
back
anybody
and have a
holding you still?
contraction.
Mm-hmm.
Like it
Did you guys
hurts.
have
Like,
someone holding you still in the front and then the person doing
yeah,
it in the
a
back?
nurse. Yeah, a
Yeah.
nurse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the
Yep.
first time I had it, it was just like, it just felt like a long needle going in and it was like, ooh, and it burned and it hurt. And, until it was over and then it was fine. The second time I had it, it was like they were drilling into my actual bones and it hurt so bad. And I remember crying and I remember looking at Tyler and was like, get him off of me. This hurts. There's something wrong. And I even told him, and I would never talk to any medical person like this, but I'm like, so I don't think you know what you're doing. You're hurting me. And I think you're hurting me. Like,
Oof.
Yeah.
and then after that, like I couldn't move my shoulders or neck or anything for like weeks after.
Mm.
If you don't
I know
need
I
one,
was grateful for it though.
I don't recommend it because it's long term. Like it might stop you from feeling like the labor and the contractions and stuff, but it's a long term thing. Like you get real bad lower back
I've
pain.
never not had it. Each child, I only had 2 kids, and then each time I had it, you know what I mean? I had already signed up for it and everything and told them I wanted it. And so I've
Yeah.
never not had it.
Well,
Oh yeah.
I've delivered 6 children,
Oh,
and
no way.
I had an epidural with
You're a fucking beast.
I didn't know you
2.
had 6 kids. Wow.
Yeah, well, that's including the one I lost. I've got 5 living children
Oh.
and 1 heaven child.
Sorry, baby.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I delivered 4 of my children with like no gas, nothing, because I couldn't get the hang of it, and the gas was like making me vomit.
Mm-hmm.
So it was all natural, and yeah,
Oh, ooh.
Damn.
yeah. But
More power
I
to
remember the second
anybody.
time telling the nurse, I was like, look, I'm about to shit on this bed right now. I'm gonna shit. I feel like I gotta shit. I'm about to shit. And she's like, no, honey, that means the baby's coming. The baby's coming. I'm like, no, I'm about to shit. And she runs and gets the damn doctor. And I didn't shit on the bed, but I thought I had to shit.
Mm.
Yeah, you
I
do.
can't
You feel
relate to
like
that, but damn.
It's just extreme pressure, like
Yeah,
it's
it's
just extreme
pressure.
pressure.
Yeah, it is. More power to anybody that's had natural childbirth. No way. I
it
don't.
Or
fucking hurts.
C-sections even, because I know a lot of women who go through C-sections and that shit is ooh.
Yeah, it's a
Mm-hmm.
major surgery. I mean, I
have
know
to
it
go
happens
through.
every day, but still.
They have to go through 7 layers. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
I know it took my sister months to heal up, and she still has like the scars and everything. But I remember like it hurt to piss, it hurt to cough, it hurt to sneeze, it hurt to fart.
Damn.
Mhm. But I was pregnant 3 years in a row, so my
Oh,
body
you
didn't
ooh,
my body
damn.
didn't get the time to like heal.
Recuperate.
Yeah, they normally say it's about 18 months for your body to fully heal from pregnancy and childbirth. And I didn't get that, like, so I suffered a lot through my pregnancies, like with those 3
Yeah, you
pregnancies.
a trooper, baby. Where
Man,
the fuck did Lycan go?
I only have one, but I had the worst pregnancy on the planet. I mean, throwing up
Yeah, because they
down to
say
the
it's
day I
morning sickness.
delivered.
It's not morning
Oh no,
sickness for
I had
some of
all
us,
day. I
right?
was
Yeah,
hospitalized
all
3
day, all
times. It
night.
was so bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
was
know,
the same.
horrible. But as far as like my actual
Thank you.
delivery, let me tell you, I had the easiest delivery. I mean, I was induced, right? But because it just got to a point that she
With
wasn't.
yours, was it front or back or both,
What now?
labor wise? Like with yours,
The
was it front, back, or both, labor wise?
Mine
As
was
for
like
like the
both.
pain wise?
like the pain. Oh, I can't even remember. Isn't
Yeah,
that
like
weird?
the contractions.
I would say front and back. Now
It
that I think
started
about
it
it,
started at the front and then it worked its way about my like
yeah,
lower back.
I'm back.
yeah.
Oh,
Well,
she's
I was
that
Are
was
you,
okay.
wondering
We have
where
quick.
to
the hell
stop
you
that.
are you
went.
talking about childbirth? Shut the fuck up about that.
We
We
was.
are.
Okay, no more talk about that.
That's
So I
what
just
happens when you leave us ladies
all
alone.
right. So I just came back from listening to Tiffany's bullshit. She started with her soft voice. There's some things that were happening in the community. They're really,
Listen.
very, weird going on out here. I went into this one chat and I, was just wondering, like, what, do these people support what is being done to me out here? Oh, would you just fuck off, you piece
Okay,
of
first off,
shit?
bitch, my channel
Get
is
the
not about
fuck
you, has nothing to do with
off
you.
my channel.
Who? What are y'all talking about?
That was her just now, like saying for me to get out of her chat.
Oh
I
no
literally just
way!
did a
Really?
reenactment. Yeah,
Oh,
I
you went in
recorded
there?
it. Yeah.
No way!
Yep.
Oh
You
my
came in
god,
here
that's
to see if whatever,
hysterical.
if that, and because that's what she asked too, that's what she commented, and she was like, so
See,
you're not upset about what Lycan has posted or whatever?
she can come here and
But
everywhere else,
see,
Like,
but
okay,
nothing is
God
about
forbid you
you.
go
Not
there,
everything
right?
is about you.
You cannot
okay, but
question her.
think about this for a minute, Jamie. Think about what she used to do for like fun, right? She would go in people's chats,
Mm-hmm.
stir it up a bit, and then make some video about it or
Yep.
make some, point about it. Or it's so I knew she didn't come in here for no fucking reason,
You
you
know
And
what?
know?
What's funny
another
is
thing, Tiffany, Lycan trumps you. He trumps you. I'm
I
just gonna
trump
say
her.
it. I'm gonna throw it out there.
Yeah, I trump her. So, actually got her uh, recorded saying that what she does when she goes around to these communities is completely for self-serving reasons.
Yeah.
She actually said that on her live just now.
Oh, she said that. She said,
She said
"Oh,
that.
hmm."
She said, "I'm being completely candid right now." I was like, okay.
Yeah, well, I'm starting to, but because bitch,
Oh,
you
it's
did not
because
come
you
in here for
asked.
that. You did not. Oh,
It's
oh wow.
because you were pondering why she does all this. So that's
Right.
why she said that.
Right.
Okay.
She was listening this whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
well,
So it's
I'm glad you came
What
in here
else?
though when you
Give us
come
the
up because I
rest.
didn't know how to handle that.
What
so it's
else did she
okay
have to
for
say?
her to come over to your chat, Amanda, and ask questions or play
And disrupt my
victim.
fucking stream. That's what you did, Tiffany. That honestly, like,
Derailed
I
the
don't care if I
stream.
wasn't, if I could have been talking about my toes. You disrupted it, bitch.
All I
Yeah,
said in the chat, by the way, all I said when I entered her chat is, um, speaking of, right and wrong and, morals or whatever, is there anything ever wrong with what you do, or is it always just someone else that is to blame for something? And that's what really pissed her off.
Are you
Yeah.
shitting me?
Nope. I mean, if I received that question, I would respond by going, "Well, of course I do bad things too." You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I'm always going to admit that I'm not perfect. Um, but
There's a
I'm
difference between somebody who can own it and who can't, though.
right. She obviously can't own it, and she said that she doesn't like me at all. She said that, and made it a point to just get rid of me as quickly as possible.
God, was anybody even in the chat? Because I don't
There
think
was
people.
there was one simp that she has named What's Up guy or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck his idiot is, and then
Was it Mac Mac?
Fraudbusters entered the chat, and then some other people were there who I couldn't see. I think either they had me blocked or otherwise.
Mm-hmm. That's funny. So she just So obviously she wasn't live very long.
Well, I didn't
Got
stay.
her out of character, so did she come out of the whisper?
I didn't stay for the whole thing. I just stayed for a little bit and then left.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, she started to get distracted by her dog. I was like, all right, I'm out.
Well, but like I said, she used to do that for fun. Go into chats, stir it
Yeah,
up,
I'm
and
not
then
the
go
chat for
live
that.
about it, or
Mm-mm.
go make a video
But God
about it.
forbid anyone does that to her chats.
I mean, I knew she would go live. I
I'm
knew
not the
it.
chat for that. If she wanted
You
to have
did.
like an adult conversation with him up here, I'd totally let them both do that. If he's open to it and she's open to it, cool.
Of course I'm
Other
open
than
to it.
that, don't.
Because I don't
Yeah,
have
we
to
can't do
lie.
that.
I don't have to lie like she does and spin and manipulate. You know, a lot
Right.
of the shit that she does is behind the scenes. People don't know this.
It's obvious. I mean, how do people think these private chats are popping up all these random places?
Yeah. Well, the most of the damage that she does is emotional manipulation. You know.
Right.
And not only that, but you can kind of tell who comes in for her, like how Lycan just called it out. Like I didn't even know who the person was that came in here, and he was just like, "Up, automatically, that's for her."
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah. If it's a stranger that's never been in here that doesn't really roll with us, it's probably good chance.
Mm-hmm. And then this Bernie guy is obsessed with me. He just wandered into her chat. He somehow thinks that like I'm the cause of every bad thing that happens every time. There's no gray area for him, you know? It's always my fault.
Sounds like a
He's a total
him
Yeah.
simp.
problem.
He's a fucking
I beg to
loser.
differ.
He's one of these simps from that I remember meeting from the JB Gunner days. Like he was a JB Gunner fan, I think, at first, which explains his IQ level. Um, the fact that he's wandered around these drama communities for this long now, it's just weird. Like, why is he still around? And he's
I don't
only
know. I kind of
around
lost. I
because
lost a lot of respect for Tiff tonight. I did.
what you had some still? You must not have been paying attention.
No, I had enough to where like as to where if she was trying to speak and you know what I mean, be a human being and speak her piece or whatever type, like I would hear her out, and if everybody else was open to that type thing. And but after now, like I don't even want to hear you no more, bitch, because you just like showed and completely proved that you're not even hearable.
I think what I'm gleaning is from the chat, at least over there, is because I keep going back and forth. This guy thinks that I'm doing all this for drama marketing or something. Like I'm drama sells, he says. I'm like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
am I making a ton of money on Amanda's fucking stream about this right now?
None,
Right.
zero, not a fucking penny, and neither am I. I'm not making a cent right now. Neither is
Yeah.
he.
So
We're
he's
just
a fucking
we're just
moron.
fucking talking.
She just said
Idiot.
her intentions wasn't to make money, but I'm in the money. What?
Let's see. I guarantee you,
What?
she's gonna try to make something off of this.
Well, she's on her backup channel, which is not going to get the same traction that her main channel would get. So I can't, again, I don't think it's money
No,
that she's
that's a
after.
tactic to be that way. Nobody can say that she was trying to amp shit up tonight so that she can make something or profit or get more attention. That's why she went on the backup one. Oh, he fell off. He'll probably be back up.
Probably so. I'm gonna hop down though. So I gotta get up prayer fairly soon. So, yeah. But thanks for letting me up.
Are you getting off?
Yeah, I gotta get to bed here soon.
All right. Yeah, I'll probably get off here
Well,
too.
thank you for coming up. Well, thank you guys for coming up.
Yep.
Thank you.
I appreciate it very, very much.
Okay.
And yeah, because like I said,
Thanks
I
for
didn't know what to do in that situation.
thanks for being supportive.
Yeah, always.
Appreciate it. All right. Have a good
Bye.
night, Lonnie.
Bye. Bye.
Night,
Night.
guys.
Good night.
All right, later.
Bye.
Are you getting off, Lonnie? Okay, Lonnie go up too. Good night, guys. Yep. This is like another one of the longest ones that I have done. But I stand on everything that I said. Like, I completely stand on everything that I said. Anything that I said tonight, I meant it. So she got a strike. Who got a strike? Tiffany got a strike on what she was just doing, or oh, I don't know. Yes, yes, that's what it was. Oh, damn. Niani. Well, then I don't know. That's just karma for you. I guess I don't know. I have to go back to the beginning. Okay, go for it. I appreciate everybody that came tonight and that was here. And I left the panel open for anybody that wanted to come up, and would have been, no matter who comes up, try to be super chill with you as long as we know you. If we don't know you and we ain't never seen you before in the chats or up on panel, like that Mac that came up, that, and it looked like an older male. I don't know what, we don't, yeah, that's why you got kicked off, my dear, is because we don't know you. We don't know what you're about, and you ain't been around here with us. And if you have, then you've been lurking and definitely not conversating with us, and we don't know you. Other than that, anybody could have come up, and I would have tried to do my best with it, basically. Um, no, thanks, Kimberly. And thanks, Morky Mom, Trisha, Lycan, Amber, Lonnie, Missing in Life. I'm probably forgetting more people. If there are more people up here and I'm forgetting, I'm sorry. But I'm just basically just thank you everybody that came up. Every single person that came up, thank you. Because I felt like didn't know what to do in the situation, and then once it started, I tried to do the best I could with it, but I just at the same time was not going to allow certain things, and I was going to say certain things that I wanted to fucking say. And I don't take anything back. So you guys have a good rest of your night. Please, and I'm not one to usually ever say this, but please, if you will, on the way out, click the like button. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate it if you did. And also, my Cash App and my email is in the description box, but not my Amazon wish list or whatever. But the other shit, it's in there if you want it, if you need it. That being said, good night, you guys. And again, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. And when it comes to the beginning of the stream, when I got emotional, if that gets used even further than it already has been, then so be it. Fuck it. It happens, I guess. And I'll just, whenever it hits me and comes, if it does, I'll work through that as best as I can as well. Okay. Good night. Sleep tight. Sweet dreams. And thank you so, so much for coming.